Hello, my beautiful warriors of love. My name is Sabrina, and welcome to this. Oh my god, what is this? Like, it's like booberoni, man. What the fuck? I used to be so boober, booby woman, but now I'm like hot in it. I don't know. So, okay. Hello? Fuck, I can't even find him. Oh, he's Archangel Metatron, but on the thing he's called Lord. Alrighty then. Of course it's not in alphabetical order, because why would you do that? Because that would make sense, right? Raphael. Okay, as I'm making fun of it, it's like shows up. Okay. Hello, my beautiful warriors of love. My name is Sabrina. Welcome to this week's Let's Talk. This week we're going to talk about our bodies, because I've been I had a few sessions this week and the past few weeks about people experiencing a lot of symptoms and ailments within the physical vessel. And I didn't share this on Instagram, so I'm going to share it here. Like last week, happy birthday, Cancer. Did I say that already? I might have just said it, but I don't remember. Okay. So, last week or this week sometime, I had this urge to pack up my bags. Literally, I was going to move out of my home. I wanted to go and travel. Not travel. I wanted to move. Like literally, I was like, okay, I think I want to move country, get the F out of here. I just need to go. But my instant messaging came in, absolutely not. And then I went into automatic writing, and they're like, you can move to Singapore, you can move to Hong Kong, you can go to Australia, you can go to Russia, you can go to, you can go to Denmark, Argentina, wherever you want, but you're going to feel the same way as you feel right now. It's not going to change. You are in a shift. We are shifting, right? And your body is feeling the shift. You're shifting from one dimension to the other, from one vibration to the other. Like there is, I've always, when we're on this journey, you want to see like physical, like evidence of the shift or the evolution, and it's not really evident, it's just there. And I've been feeling it more and more, and I know that my future self has always told me that this is not the year that you need to leave. You will know when you get the message, like you need to follow the message, right? So this little message I want to impart with you today is about listening to ourselves. My friend is here from Hong Kong this week, and he's I haven't seen him for years, and we're going out, and I don't know, people, you guys follow me, I'm very like a little bit more secluded than usual. And it's very challenging. I'm enjoying his company, I'm enjoying the friends that are, old friends that we're seeing, but it's a little challenging to be around so many energies, and also the small talk. I'm having a harder time engaging in small talk, because it's I don't know, it just feels small. Right? So, and it's like I end up just compromising myself a little bit to appease to everyone's like lives kind of thing, and it's a little uncomfortable. And it's not that I'm like not fully expressing myself, because if they ask me a question, I'm fully expressing me. But I don't know, there's like this shift, and there's a shift there too with the people in our lives and the relationships we have. And I don't know if you're feeling this, but there's a part of me that does, like, if I don't feel like talking about it, I'm just quiet. And then it's like, oh, what's wrong with you, Sabrina? And that's like, ugh. And then you have to explain yourself. And I'm like, I don't want to explain myself either, right? So that's what little part of why I retract and I stay home at times, because I'm just like, it's that whole explanation that the human requires from everybody. Like, why are you doing this? Why are you acting like this? Why are you like this? And I'm like, well, just because, right? And that's not an answer, but for them, but it is what it is. And that's just an experience I'm feeling this week, and I'm just imparting that with you. But to me, the body is changing, and it's changing in a very, like, a lot of people feel like they have itchy skin. You know, there's rashes, there's skin outbreaks, there's itchy eyes, there's extreme fatigue, aches and pains. I mean, I literally feel like my organs are moving around, and I don't know if anyone else is feeling that, but the soreness, swelling, and all this, you know, and it's not menopause, and it's not whatever it is that everyone's going to just label you as. To me, it's really integration mode. We are rebooting the system, right? The body is telling you, hey, that old software of yours, like, I actually feel like this is such an important job right now for us to fully listen to our body. Because imagine what your body is going through right now. It's holding an old system, an old software, and is being integrated with light and needing to upgrade and reboot. And here we are, it's like, no, we need to do, we're multitasking. We're not listening to our body saying, can you just stay home and sleep, please? I can't function with you doing this. And it makes a lot of sense now when I think about, because I haven't exercised since 2020, and it's challenging for me because I used to love going to the gym, and they were like, no, you know, of course I did. I tried Pilates, I was doing a whole bunch of things, and they kept saying no, and now I get it. Because the body was trying to reboot itself, and I was like making it more tired by doing weights, by doing this and this, and it's like, I can't. There's how many things can you think the body can happen? Like, you know, like take in, like makes sense. But that's me, right? Like everybody else is different. I'm not gonna pigeonhole this exercise thing. This is a me thing. My system is carrying a lot of codes, I know, and blueprints, so that's why I needed to just be resting most of the time. And a lot of us know already what the body's asking for it, because you feel it right away. You know, like the body says, can you eat meat? Even though you're vegan, I really need you to eat meat. Or you need to find some sort of iron somewhere, right? And it's not because... And that's the listening of the body. And that's the listening of your soul. And that's the listening of everything. That's the Trinity coming into play. We have to start listening to the Trinity. The mind as well. The ego has to come in and say something to you. And you're like, okay. And you need to discern. Is it something that is worth listening to? Or is it something that is like frivolous, right? It's just like a survivor mode. Like it's just like protecting itself. And we, as the human, it's like our job to start discerning. And truly start trusting our intuition and trusting the messages coming to us. So I talk a lot, like a lot of my clients will text me and say, oh my God, I saw 444 or 727 or da da da, all these numbers, or I saw a feather on the ground, and what does it mean? What does it mean? What does it mean? I want you to, like, all the people who do that, I want you to, I sometimes I tell them and sometimes I don't, but write these down and write down what is happening to you at the very moment that you see these numbers. And then put it all together. Because sometimes everyone sees 1111, right? And it could be the angel coming in and saying, you're guided and supported. But it could also be, this is time to make a decision. This is a new start. Like, there could be so many different ways that you see the number then Jane sees the number, right? So, and it's like kind of not just you relying on a book that says it or Google's that says it. It's like really fully, like, seeing what it means for you. And that comes to how you heal yourself. And that's how, if you heal yourself, then you heal the planet, right? So, and it comes down to also talking to your cells, which I talk about a lot. I truly believe you are the healer of you. We can heal ourselves. We can attract abundance. We can attract a perfect relationship. We can do everything. And it's just trusting ourselves that we can. So, dear cells, this is what I want. You are the captain of your ship, and they are the sailors. And the captain always says, you scrub the floors, and you like pull up the anchor, and you whatever, right? And that's how we need to talk to ourselves. This is what I want. And I say that to them all the time. This is what I want. You'll see that your cells are very much receiving mode, because they're here for you, to heal you, to get you through this trauma, to get you through, to get you excited about this, to get you fully. Okay, I'm sorry. I just saw like my little smiling sister over here, a picture of her, and she's like, you know. So, anyways, I just I got distracted. Sorry. I don't need to tell you this. I tell you this all the time, but I feel like I do need to tell you that your body is in full transition mode, and you need to honor it and honor how it's feeling. And if it, you know, I'm at work, I can't really leave. You can, but you know, like it's like you're having to choose your evolutionary process here. You know, like if you're working, I get it, and your body's like, come on, I need to sleep, or I need to rest. Then take those 15 minutes to rest, because there is so much happening right now. And I feel it at a physical level, and I know you must be feeling it too. And it's imperative that we listen, because our body has been rejected too much by this outside world, and it's been put through so much. You know, because this is trendy now, so let's work our body really hard. Let's do that. You know, like it's always an inversion. You have to really look at the trends that are on TikTok or Instagram, and you say, oh, they're wanting to do this to my body, so maybe I gotta invert. A lot of this is about you truly listening to you. When it comes to the food that you eat, when it comes to how you move your body, when it comes to how many hours you sleep, you know, like it's recommended to sleep 8 hours. For who? Like some of us can sleep very well for 4 hours or 1 hour, right? Your body knows, and only you can learn your body. So trust it, and trust it to take you to the next steps. And if your body is feeling out of whack, what would you do? Like if your child was out of whack, would you like throw it into more chaos? No, you would like cuddle it and take care of it, right? So treat your body like that. It's yours forever. But the more you listen to it, the more you can work together with it. And that's where you can, like, that's where the soul is like, yes, this is like, we chose this body, so let's work with the body instead of rejecting the body all the time and wanting to change the body and doing surgery for the body, or doing this or changing it or this, or making it skinny or fat or this or that. And it's like, just let it be and trust. You know, it's taken me a long time to get here, but that's why I can impart this. I'm trusting it, and I'm letting go. So that's what I want to talk about today. I was like, I'm not going to talk about anything. That's when you're stubborn and we'll go against. Yeah. It needs to show you so that you can see your higher. When it comes to full-blown discomfort or failure, yeah. When it comes, like that's exactly what I said. So whatever. I'm really tired. Like I've been I've been super fatigued. Like this past week, I think it was a Wednesday, I didn't have any work with my company that I work for on a contractual basis, and I didn't have any sessions. And that day my body was like, can you sleep? We need you to sleep all day long. And I was like, there's that guilt that comes in, and it's like, you know, do it. And I did it, and it felt really good, even amidst the guilt. Right? So it was great. So listen to your bodies, people, and let's get into these readings. I love you so much. I will see you in the readings. Have a great end of July. Like, I mean, the third week of July. It's so crazy. So crazy. Anyways, and look, I was going to show you this. I got this sort of beautiful message from a follower of mine. We're written in the star, and she gave me little stickers. One of them is already on my computer. Thank you so much to everyone that follows me, that comments, that loves me. I love you back as well. I really appreciate you. You're always still in my thoughts as well. Okay, let's get into these readings. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Aries. We got celebration. Get ready to let your hair down and celebrate. It's time to go out to dance and play. An invitation could be on the way. It rhymes. All right. So, Aries, we get this because I feel like a lot of you probably are working hard, you know, overthinking, overwhelmed with life, you know, secluding yourself, or just like, I don't know. I feel like it's a lot of you. It's like mind games here going on with you. So celebration is in order. Like, gather with friends, with family, go into nature, start enjoying life again. I can speak from experience. I did a lot of. I'm feeling like I want to stay away from people, but sometimes it's okay to be with people, you know. Or you can have people at your house, you know, so that you're still in your little comfort zone. And you're picking and choosing who you want to celebrate with. But I also feel like there's something coming, maybe some events, and the message is yes, say yes. All right, let's see what else is coming up for you. Hair everywhere. We have, wow, look at that. The Four of Wands, which is foundation achievements, which is also celebration. Oh my God, celebrations and success. And there's this family looking at a house, like an accomplishment. They just bought a home, and there's you know, like maybe some of you were thinking of moving away, but this is like foundational energy. You've accomplished something, so now it's time to celebrate it. Let's just look at them all, because, you know, wow, Ace of Pentacles, people. Prosperity begins. Loving this energy. Your challenge is the 10 of Winter. The resolution of difficulties, a weight lifted off your shoulders, the end of an addiction or codependency, but this is your challenge. So let's look at this. And the Chariot. Okay, dude, there is definitely a reason to celebrate here, because I don't know what's going on with your life, but to me, all of this speaks of success. What, be it material success, but very material, like maybe some of you have landed an amazing job, or you've like your business has tripled or doubled this summer, or there's this feeling of, I don't know, maybe you've made a move that has like helped you. Like, this is moving too, by the way. This is traveling. There's so much goodness in your cards here. And like I could see it for business, I could see it for relationships, for everything. But I almost feel like the four, when I look at this particular Four of Wands, because there's this family looking at this home, is a lot of you perhaps are in the process of looking for a new home, or maybe even wanting to leave your residence at this moment in time, and maybe wanting to move, like cities or countries. And I would say yes. I said this, it's an opportune time for you to do this, because the universe is coming in to reward you. This is a new financial opportunity. Maybe like you moving will open up something completely new. Like, you're afraid that you won't have a job in this new place. Maybe some of you have been thinking of moving to like an exotic location, and you're like, oh, well, how am I going to do it? And the universe is like, no worries. Obviously, not every Aries is wanting to do that, but there is this feeling of your whatever you are doing, here, maybe you're renting out your home, maybe you're Airbnb-ing, maybe you're doing something. It's amazing. There's a feeling here of a financial gain, reward, but also an opportunity coming your way. Maybe some of you are real estate agents. Maybe some of you are interior decorators or photographers or what have you. There's a feeling here of maybe landscapers, gardens. I don't know. There could be so many different things looking here. Let's take out the challenge for a moment, because the Chariot says, move, go forward, move, do it. Like success is yours. Whatever it is that's in your mind right now, Aries, you go for it. And you celebrate along the way. I mean, this is really amazing. So if you're feeling stagnant somewhere in your life, move through this. That's the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is here as your challenge. And the Ten of Swords is saying to you, there's this little voice in your head saying, you're not good enough. You can't do this. You remember you were grieving. Now you're not grieving anymore. You should feel bad about that. You should feel like you don't have enough money to do this. You don't have it's all this like chatter, Ten of Swords energy. And it's like, let it go. Can you put this to rest? Because the universe, God, creator, source, your higher self, your future self is coming in and saying, I can't express to you, Aries, these three cards, how phenomenal these cards are. Happiness, success, celebration, marriage, whatever. Financial abundance, like a new home, like stability with finances, growth, harvest, movement, triumph. I mean, it says right here, triumph. It's like victory, change is coming within your home and your family, right? Cancer energy, Taurus, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and this is Aries. Oh, Aries, beautiful Aries. So we have you here represented, but also there is a change coming. And we need you to be fully in receiving mode. Can you do that, Aries? Because it's going to come in fast. To me, I feel like whatever opportunity comes to you, but comes towards you, don't just pass it by. Because there is some form of recognition showing up here for you. Ace of Pentacles is like moving into that. It's this newness, this new beginning when it comes to your finances. Four of Wands, some of you might have struggled, maybe you had to leave a home. You have to leave a home. You have to leave a stability behind that you had once in your life, and it just wasn't doing it. Now you're needing to move into something else. But remember, that's that 7, that's this card. That 7 is having faith in yourself, having faith in this decision. This is growth, people. Look at this beautiful tree here. And then there's 2 people. So there's like a new relationship, perhaps even. There's a growth within a relationship. Perhaps there was things weren't going so well, and then you made a move, and they're like, you did the best thing ever for this relationship as well. Or perhaps whatever this is, you could be single too, and this is just like you moving into a new home, or buying a business, or changing your business, doing something that you fully love. But the Ten of Swords is showing up here as your challenge. Is your mind is playing tricks on you. It's telling you, no, you can't do this. You're not. This is okay. It's temporary. You're not going to be making a lot of money here. You can't. It's all this, and you're needing to be very careful about this Ten of Swords here. Because your mind will hold you back. Meanwhile, all I see is success here, and all I see is flourishing, and all I see is all that hard work you've work towards buying that house, work towards building that business, work in your job, getting that role, you know, or whatever it is for you, or building that relationship, or building that trust within that relationship is coming to light, and it's going to be rewarded for you. And are you ready to take that on? Are you ready to enjoy the fruits of your labor? I hope you're saying yes right now, because it's time to celebrate. Wow, beautiful energy here. Let's see what else I picked. I picked a whole bunch of cards this week for fun. Refine your attention. Interesting. Trust the divine plan. I like this, refine your attention, because it's like the Ten of Swords will come in all the time and always remind you that you're nothing, that you're not good enough, or you know, that it'll bring back your past. It'll bring back, remember when you failed, remember when you made that mistake, remember when you sent that message and he rejected you. Are you going to do this again? And it's like, refine it. Go through your past with a little fine comb and say, okay, well, no, it didn't work, so I'm moving on. It's my time now. It's not anyone else's time. I'm going to put my attention on me, on my next steps, on my rewards. I'm going to accept my rewards. I'm going to accept that which is being handed over to me. I'm not going to think about how that's going to feel for someone else, or how. It's like we do that too much, and it's time to celebrate your actions. It's time to celebrate your inaction, but it's just time to celebrate you, Aries. And get out of your head. I mean, what can I say? Trust the divine plan. It's pretty clear, right? And then I pulled out angel cards. I felt compelled to do that. And you got Archangel Raguel, which is harmony. And I'm going to read from the book. I haven't like looked at this book in forever. So I think I bought this at the very beginning of my spiritual journey. 57. But if I'm being called, it means that they're meaning to talk to us. So I can't even see. All right, Raguel. Would be a nice time if I could find my glasses, by the way. All right. You may be being drawn into situations or circumstances where you are called to fight injustice, or maybe dealing with feelings of injustice, or as though you are having to fight for your viewpoint or right to be seen. You could be feeling misunderstood or unheard by others who are not resonating in the same space as you. You may need support to resolve situations of conflict when your relationships for them to come back into balance again. Interesting. You may be resonating with the warrior energy at this time, as you seek to protect, honor, and uphold what is right. This Archangel Raguel is supporting a clearing in the throat and heart chakra so that you can express your viewpoint with powerful heart master energy and not go into reaction or to old karmic patterns, cycles with those around you. Interesting. Express yourself. Allow yourself to feel the endless possibility and solution that he brings for any given conflict or situation. This will help you to take positive action from an expanded consciousness and to see solutions and problems. All can be healed. Beautiful message. I love it. Also, harmony is this balance. It's also finding the joy in all of this beautiful energy showing up. And I love that it's like blues and purples here. And this beautiful that's coming in, it's like money or like love, or this opportunity that wants to come in. See it as a harmonious thing, right? Stop fighting it. I love it. So I also picked 2 angel cards. I was going to just show them to you, but I think I'm going to ask you to think of 2 questions And think about that. Pause right now, and I will have these 2 questions for your answers for you. All right. So question number 1, your answer is no. Not the right time. Your answer for number 2 is wait. Be patient, and it'll come when it needs to come. All right, my beautiful Aries, this is your message of the week. I hope you take advantage of this and celebrate and go for it and listen to the advice that's coming in, and trust that all this new beginning is for your betterment and for your good. Because for me, there's success is yours, victory is yours. This new whatever it is going to change your world, and stop like getting in your head. All right, my beautiful Aries, I love you so much, and I'll see you next week. Check your rising and your moon for other messages. Also forgot to say hello to Laurie, and thank you for being a Ko-fi member. You can have exclusive content from me on a monthly basis if you just donate a little bit to me, or however much you want. And yeah, like, comment, share, subscribe, and super thanks me if you can. I love you so much. And book a session with me if you'd like an Akashic Records reading or a tarot session. I love you. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Taurus. We got manifestation. Be very honest and clear about what you wish to manifest in your life. Now write it down on paper. Manifestation step 1. All right. You can do whatever you want. Write it on paper, say it out loud. I mean, it works either way, right? Your manifestations come true because you've put it out there in the universe. Even if you didn't put it out there in the universe, it will come true. You know, like, let's be real, people. Just because we say it doesn't mean that it's going to come true. It's part of your blueprint. It's part of whatever. So most of the time, it's not even us having to say anything. Just be positive. Just be like, just live our lives in full trusting that whatever's meant to be will be. But if you guys have put out manifestations out there, whether it's a new job, whether it's a new field of study, or a new relationship, like a strengthening of a relationship, whatever it is that you have asked for, be patient and allow it to flow in, because it's all part of your plan. And can you trust that? But to me, when I see manifestation with this golden fairy, I feel like things are going to start moving in real quickly for us. Yay! All right, so let's see the cards first. Okay, card number 1, we got the 6 of Summer, which is the 6 of Cups. Children or childhood, the return of people or romances from your past, remembering events differently in a better or worse light than how they really occurred. So I'm using the Fairy Tarot. And the 6 of Cups, let me look at them all. 6 of Cups is what it said right there, but it's also something from your past. It could also be a past life feeling coming up, but there's someone maybe that's going to show up from your past. The 5 of Spring is the 5 of Wands. Opposing goals arising from different opinions, feeling at odds with yourself or others, overly ambitious people. The 5 of Wands is that energy of conflict, confrontation, personal struggle. So maybe that's someone that's coming up from your past and showing up in your life, and it's causing you to face parts of you that are uncomfortable, maybe, or parts of that relationship or that friendship that feels abrasive or interesting. Okay. The third eye chakra is your challenge, your intuition. And the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Spring. Believe in yourself. Wonderful people want to help you. maintain a balance between work and home life. I almost feel like the Queen of Spring. I don't know, she sounds more like the Queen of Pentacles. But no, she would be Autumn. Okay, this is Wands for sure. Okay, wow, I'm like, okay. There you go. So the Queen of Spring, which is Wands, is an Aries energy. And this is a Leo, so there's fire here. And this is Six of Cups, the Scorpio energy. But, so I'm feeling there is definitely something coming in from a past energy here. You're being confronted with someone, or you could be remembering someone from your past. Could be an ex, or could be a friend or a business partner or something, and where you quarreled a lot, there was a conflict, and it might be coming up to like it could be an old trauma or a wound that's showing up. That could be that, or it could be actual something. And it's so funny because I have a friend here from Hong Kong, so like I haven't seen him for a while, and I'm like, wow. But is he bringing up things? No. But it's interesting things. There's this feeling of you struggling with yourself. Maybe trying to. This is interesting. You know, we are at a certain place in our lives, and then people come from your past, and they want to see that old you, that old version of you, and then you're like, I'm not that old version of me, and you're having to explain yourself. You're having to like, find reasoning for them to appease to them, but not to you. And this is that struggle that you're having. That could be that. And your instinct is like, yo, your higher self is like, yo, like, who are you again? Remember who you are here. Stop fighting with yourself. I also feel like there's like, this is a fighting energy, the Leo energy here. It's a Five of Wands. It's like a struggle with yourself, but it's also a struggle with others. And there could be people from your past that are coming in, and you're who are poking you, a little bit, and like, come on, Taurus. Remember when you failed at that, and why are you doing this again? Like, always like making you feel lesser than. People who are a little bit manipulative, maybe narcissistic, and always coming in and gaslighting you, or making you, and you're struggling with it, and you're like, okay, well, I'm going to be the better person here, but you're you're kind of falling backwards a little bit, right? And then the third eye comes in and says, hey, what? We worked so hard, and this is what you're doing? Hone in on the Queen of Wands, people. Like, stand in your power. Be this multitasker. Be this amazing, like, strong, channel that feminine energy inside you, which is the receiving energy. So, so what if they're trying to bring up, or so what if old memories are coming up, and so what if there's this feeling of, like, I almost feel like some of you are might be bringing up old memories too, that we're not comfortable, and it could also be coming up for clearing, right? And then you're struggling with it, but don't, like, see it for what it is and just release it and forgive it and love it. And remember who you are. You're the high priestess. You're the magician. You're that strong, intuitive soul that knows that whatever's feeling uncomfortable within me just has to come up to clear. And if it's a person that's showing up because he or she is my mirror, then I got to clear it as well. And I'm going to stop fighting myself. I'm going to stop fighting other people too. And I'm going to move into the Queen of Wands energy, which is like owning it. The Queen of Wands to me, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, like, you're owning your power. You're owning who you are. And you're not backing down for anyone else. So whoever it is that's coming up to, like, from your past, it could be 20 years, 5 minutes, like, it could be wherever this person is. that's showing up, that's causing you to reflect again in that past, reflect on who you've become, and you're like, oh my God, like everyone else around me is fully successful in the matrix and I'm still struggling, right? Or whatever that is. Can you trust that you're exactly where you need to be? You know, can you trust that whatever happened in that past that made you feel like this was meant to make you be where you are right now? Can you channel the Queen of Wands? Because you're ready, you're getting ready to manifest exactly what it is. The Queen of Wands is like getting you ready for that. And we can't manifest if we are always here going back and forth and struggling with how I was in the past, or I was happy in the past, or I was this in the past. And it's like, it doesn't work like that. The past is finito. It's done. Let it go. Whether you were happy or you were sad, it's still gone. It's done. Yeah. If someone keeps trying to come up, like to bring up that past, that failure, that mistake that you made, well, it's like it's not even worth your while to fight it either. You walk away. Let them be in their own little whatever. Because you're needing to fully work on you and trust yourself. And Queen of Wands doesn't care about all this. You want to feel better about yourself by bringing me down. Go do it in the mirror, right? I'm gonna concentrate on focus on my own things. Wow, this is kind of interesting. I like this. Yeah, and because with the manifestation, it's exactly that. We can't. There's no way we can manifest anything if we're still stuck in a past, or we're still trying to better ourselves and be that person from the past. And it's like not the universe, but even your body, your mind and soul is like, we're not there yet anymore. We're rebooting. So can you leave that there and stop fighting with yourself and stop fighting with other people and trust, and let's do this. Interesting. So we got, I pulled a whole bunch of cards. Be true to yourself. Love it! Because being true to yourself is being your third eye chakra. Is being your high priestess. Is being the magician that you are. It's being the fool that you are. And being the Queen of Wands, the King of Wands, whatever you want to label yourself as. It's just being you. And you know. And you don't need to be lowering yourself into these inflicted struggles by other people, because it's like their issues, or even going back and I was so stupid, I should have, what if, my regrets, my resentments. It's finished, it's done. Doesn't matter, right? You're exactly where you need to be. There we go. Let go and enjoy. Let go and enjoy, because you know why? If we let go, we bring in the manifestations. We bring in the abundance. We bring in the health. We bring in the happiness. We bring in it all. The harmony. We need to learn to let go, man. Ugh, more and more. And then this week, I was compelled to pull from this angel oracle, which, like I said to everybody else, it's been a long time since I've actually pulled from them. And also, I pulled 2 angel cards for you. So, after I read the angel cards, I'm going to give you 2 answers to questions. One of them is a timing question, and another one is an advice card. So, just so you know. We got, Lord Metatron. I worked with him at the very beginning of my journey. I don't know. Lord Metatron. Empowerment, peoples. So, let's look at what Lord Metatron. This is written really small. I don't know. You're gonna laugh at how I have to read this, but Archangel Metatron is a sign that you're going through an empowerment process to embody more of your light, own your power, and to work with your spiritual gifts in integrity and in alignment with divine will. This could mean that some have been dealing with power plays with others. Interesting. Legal situations, or have been working through abusive situations in order to regain their power. Your solar plexus chakra or areas associated with the part of the body may be purifying to help your energy center to shift and grow. You could be connecting with the powerful energy of the Metatron cube. This suggests an electromagnetic shift is occurring within the body to bring in more light. What? Oh my God. I'm sorry, this is like personal to me. This is amazing. Sacred geometry can become important to those resonating with Archangel Metatron's energy, as it represents and helps to bring you into balance with the spiritual truths of the universe. Amazing. Amazing. Anyways, I know that he's a powerful archangel or lord, and I could see him in the Akashic records today. You know what I'm going to do? I didn't do this to Aries, but I will put it here as a screenshot. There's a little bird outside talking to us, and you can read it. All right, so here are the 2 answers to your questions. You can pause the video if you haven't thought about them yet, but here we go. Answer number 1, which is the advice. Answer number 1 is the divine timing. So this is answer number 1. A year from now. And answer number 2, which is the advice, is let go. Let go and release. Let go because the universe got your back. Let go because things are going to come in regardless. So don't worry about it. And a year from now, whatever that answer is that you needed, Metatron is here to help you, empower you through this. This is a really wonderful reading. I wish you the best this week. Also, I forgot. I'm going to say a big shout out to all my Ko-fi members, which is Kinga, Nicole, Patile, and Lynn. And thank you so much for supporting me on a monthly basis. You can too, and you can get exclusive monthly content from me. Book a session with me. I'm up. You can do Akashic Records or tarot or spiritual guidance if you like. Also, like, share, comment, subscribe, and super thanks me if you can. I love you so much, and have a great week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Gemini. Before I begin, I want to tell you that at the end of this reading, I have 2 interesting. Okay, I have 2 answers to questions. So if you think of 2 questions, you want to think about it now or you want to think about it after, I'm going to have this at the end of the reading. So let us begin. We have ask for help is your overall energy. And to me, it's like almost interesting that it comes out for Gemini. Geminis are very mind. You're always in the mind. You're overthinking. And you're also, I can do this on my own. I'm independent. I don't need anybody else. And you do. So how's about you go out and ask for help? Ask for the support. Ask for guidance. Ask for someone to just be there so you can lean on them. You can cry. Whatever it is. Like, you can be very specific about your help that you want. You don't have to say you don't. It depends on your friends that you have around you, the people around you. But even if you don't have friends or family members and you've been ostracized, there's like counselors out there, or there's people in the communities that are willing to help. And if you're struggling with money, still those people, you can reach out to us and we could accommodate you. It's like we're all here to help each other out through this. These times are very heavy. These times are dense. But maybe some of you are needing help. This is the big one for a lot of people. People don't ask, they need financial help and they won't go and ask for money or help. They're going to struggle and they're going to find their way in the hole until like the government like shuts them down, or like, or the landlord's like, how do you call it? Whatever, evicts you out of your apartment. But all you needed to do was reach out to someone and I need $1,000. All right. And we don't do it because of what society thinks that you're like, it's weak. But to me, I feel there's more strength in asking for help than actually just staying put and doing it all on your own and putting all that burden on you. So whether it's financial, whether it's guidance, whatever this is, you need help in your job, you need help in a family like situation, whatever. We're here together, and we're here to help each other. So ask for it. My Geminis. So we begin with, oh wow, look at this, the Hermit card, solitude. So I guess some of you are staying indoors, right? The Eight of Cups, emotional withdrawal. Wow. The Princess of Spring, which is the Princess of Wands, is your challenge. It's time to go after your dreams, but it's your challenge, so you're afraid to go after your dreams. So let's see. And the Six of Pentacles, material and spiritual prosperity. So let's look at these two cards right away with this ask for help. Just bring it in here. So without even me really knowing what your cards are, we already have you at a hermit mode, which is solitude, which is you staying inside, you maybe even learning, you know, like it's not that you're in a bad place, but when I see emotional withdrawal, I could feel like perhaps some of you are in a little bit of a bad place. Maybe you're, you know, people around you don't fully understand you. They don't fully, they try to change you. You know, they're trying to, well, you can do this, or always giving you advice, and it's like you don't really want anyone's advice, right? All I need is someone to just be there, to be an ear. I don't need, like, the human way, which I've fallen into this too, is like someone comes to you and you need to give them a piece of advice right away. And they're like, I don't really need your advice. And some of you are falling a little deep into your solitude. It's really becoming comfortable, and which is fine. I totally honor that. But it could also be some of you who are single and you've been trying really hard to find somebody, and you're thinking it's you, that you're the reason why you can't. You know, like, stop blaming and shaming yourself, my beautiful Geminis. It's not you, right? And if you're single at this moment, or if you're feeling like you need to be alone in this moment, it could be part of your divine plan as well to be like this. But with this card here, because the Eight of Cups usually is an energy of leaving something behind, but when I see emotional withdrawal, to me, I feel like you're maybe losing a little bit yourself within your emotions, and it's getting a little bit more and more challenging to move out of this. And you could all be functioning humans, you know, walking out there, having fun, going to work, doing whatever it is you're doing, but you come home and then you're in your cocoon and you get trapped in the emotional prison, right? And I've seen this happen often with people all around me, and I don't know who I'm talking to as the Gemini that's listening here, but you're not alone on this journey, and I completely like, I understand you, because I like to be alone too. But if you're having thoughts of other thoughts, then please ask for help. If you're unable to receive love, it's something that's super important right now. For us to move this divine feminine energy into the earth, like to really bring it up, we need to start learning to receive help, love, guidance, support, motivation, encouragement. Because your challenge here is the Princess of Princess of Spring, which is the Page of Wands. And it's time to let go of your dreams. Do something that expands your horizons. Let your creativity take flight. And it's your challenge So a lot of you are challenged by this. There's a part of you that wants to make this new move, that wants to like go travel, that wants to do all these things, but a part of you is reluctant and resistant of doing this because you'd rather just cocoon. You'd rather just stay with yourself. You're better company than everybody else. You know, you're like, it's an easy route because the ego will take you down that route. Ego say, yeah, you don't need anybody else's company. You don't need help. What kind of loser are you? You don't need that help. You can do this all on your own. You're like a warrior on your own. And that could have been the case many years ago, but we're not there anymore. We truly need each other's help right now. And if you need to go to a motivational coach or a life coach or someone that's gonna like push you to do something, or a tarot, therapist like me, or depending on what you need, we're here for you. Or just a friend. That friend that that can fully understand where you are, and that's not gonna take you from 0 to 100. That'll take you from 0 to 10. And then we can move. But there's this lack of this. It's not a lack of ambition. It's an insecurity here that I'm feeling. I'm feeling like you're feeling like you're not good enough, or you're afraid of a next step, and that's why you're holding back. Maybe there's something that you need to do, and you know it, and you're like making excuses, or I don't know what it is, but definitely. And it could also be if you're parents and you have children, your children are making it hard for you to find this solitude, right? Like you're always busy with the children, but you're like it could be eating at you, and you still need to ask for help here. The next card is the 6 of Pentacles, which is, here it says material and spiritual prosperity, which it is, but in the original it's give and take, give and receive. This is the epitome of receiving. So here you're at a place where you are, doing a lot of things on your own. And you could be hiding from the world, hiding from yourself, and slowly getting more insecure about moving outside. Like you're almost at a place where it's like a little too comfortable in your solitude. And the Page of Wands like, come on, you're needing to make that step forward. And it's time to receive, right? We are not only bringing you like material prosperity, but we're bringing you spiritual guidance, and we're giving you spiritual support here. So please open your arms and take this. And you don't have to ask it to a physical human. You can ask it to your angels, your spirit guides, your higher self, and it will materialize into a physical. So to me, this card, this reading for you, Gemini, is very personal. There is, there could be some of you that have broken up with someone, or are having trouble in relationships, or your family, and you're feeling alone. But the Hermit card is also a card of being the leader in the dark. But in this situation, I'm seeing a lot of because of the cards and what they say underneath, it feels to me that there is some withdrawal on your part of being with humans or other energies. It's like a little bit much for you. And this page is saying, let's do this. Let's just introduce one thing in your life right now, Gemini. Like do something, like go on for a drive, do something, or call a friend, have that drink in the house, like let's start, like I said before, our friends and family mean well, and they want us to bring, but when they bring us from 0 to 100, it's a little bit challenging. So if you can, you know, ask for someone to help you from 0 to 5 slowly. But to me, I feel like that you asking for someone is gonna totally change your path. And the universe will be like, okay, good for you, Gemini, and now I will bring you what you deserve or what you need right now. Wow. I always feel like when I do Gemini, it's I'm always telling you that this is just a general reading. I don't tell anyone else. I only tell you because I feel like it's very specific to certain Geminis. And that's why it's important, like when you book a personal readings with me, it's personalized to you. This is just a general reading. So your advice is do all things in moderation. Oh, that's amazing. That's like 0 to 5, right? And not 0 to 100. So do things slowly, not because someone else is telling you, oh, no, let's go skydiving, let's go to a big crowd of 10,000 people in a festival, and you're like, yo, man, I've been in solitude for this long, I'm not going to do that, right? No. Do things that feel right for you, slowly. This is like a card of temperance energy, right? It's like balance it out, the emotions and your mental and everything else. Face your adversities. Beautiful. I mean, the emotional withdrawal is making you hide from them. And the page of the Princess of Swords is Spring. She's like, come on, get on that swing and do it slowly. You know, like, you know, remember how optimistic and enthusiastic, creative, energetic. Those are the 4 keywords here. How creative you were and how energetic you are. Because Gemini can be like that, right? And tap into that. You know, when you're withdrawing, tap into that creativity, because there's a lot there when you're withdrawing. And don't see it as a bad thing. But I'm also feeling that you're needing to reach out. It's a big thing here. Wow, how beautiful you got. You got Lady Mary, inner child. I'm going to tell everybody all the signs. I haven't pulled a card from this in, I don't know, 5 years. So I was called to do it, and I will. Lady Mary. I'm blind as a bat. Sorry, but I lost my glasses. They're somewhere here. I'll try my best to read this. It's all in my head anyways. Lady Mary. You have received a blessing from Mother Mary. She comes through today to touch your heart with the love that only a mother can give. She wraps you in the wings of love and rocks you gently, soothing all of your worries and cares away. Wrapped in her love, you are protected and safe. You feel nothing but peace. That's so beautiful. Mother Mary brings in the energy today to help you heal your inner child, the child you were born as pure of heart, non-judgmental, open, and tolerant, with a sense of connectedness and wonder of all things. You may have forgotten your inner child, the one who played with the bees and leaves, who jumped in the puddles and jumped over waves, who smiled and laughed, who loved everything and everyone. The world to you at this time was a world of wonder, and everything was possible. Mary reminds us that the world is still a place of wonder, and that you need to find and heal that inner child who knows it. You may have become very serious and skeptical in your ways as you have grown, and Mary brings in the energy to lighten your heart. Wow. Go out into nature, pick up the leaves, look at the light as it sparkles off the water, wonder at the birds as they soar high in the sky, look at the bees and ants doing their busy things, and remember what life really is. It's a gift, and you need to once again experience that joy that everything around you brings. This is your key to healing your inner child. I mean, this is like so beautiful, especially with whichever Gemini needs to hear this, with this emotional withdrawal and solitude that you're going through. So a lot of you guys I know reach out to angels and spirit guides. So Mother Mary is there for you, and if you want to reach out to whoever it is, then you do that. To me, with this Six of Pentacles coming in, I feel like you are in a process of receiving, and you're in a process of changing direction. So trust that's within you, and trust the guidance that you are going to seek as well. They will help you with this as well. So, like I said at the beginning, these are 2 cards with 2 answers. If you haven't thought about these questions, pause, and I'm going for it. So, this was the answer. Answer number 1 is, which you're gonna die right now. Ask your angels. I was like, what the F? Ask for help. Ask your angels, Lady Mary. I don't know. This is like and number, your second answer is get more information. So get more information. Obviously, there's something that you need to ask again inside you. Ask. You shall receive. All right, beautiful Gemini. Hope this reached some of you. If not, also, you can book a session with me. We could do Akashic records, we do spiritual readings, we could do tarot. Also, like, share, comment, subscribe, super thanks me. Enjoy my Ko-fi membership. You can pay me on a monthly basis, and you get exclusive personalized video content. I love you, and I'll see you next week. Hello, my beautiful Cancer. Happy birthday last week. So we got motivation as your overall energy. When spring approaches, the flower fairies urge you to spring into action. If there's something you've been merely thinking about doing, they say get busy and do it. So I love this card. She's full of flowers everywhere. She's all in colors. It's very bright. It's very motivational. The first thing that comes to mind when I see this is like, buy flowers this week, surround yourself with color, wear a lot of color. Don't be like Sabrina, wear black all the time. Wear bright lipstick. But also do things. There are a lot of times in our life where we get messages from the angels, from the spirit guides, from the higher self, from God, from whatever. You just get messages and we ignore them. You know, I saw 1111, I saw a feather, I saw this, but then we're like, oh wow, okay. Then we go to our day. But all these messages you're getting are actually very pertinent. And like, if you didn't listen to my intro, I talk about that. We talk about how it's like for you. You're seeing it for a reason. You're not just seeing it by coincidence. So to me, this motivation is there's a part of you that probably is being encouraged to do, to pick up a paintbrush, to pick up a pen, to pick up a new hobby, to meet new people, to go walking, to stay, whatever it is, and you're ignoring it for some reason. So we're gonna find out what this is. Motivation. So at the end of this reading, I'm gonna give you 2 answers to 2 questions. So you can pause right now and think about these questions, or you can do it at the end of this video. So let us begin. Wow, we have the sun, babies. Plans that work out perfectly, amazing ideas that lead to rewards and commendations, gratitude for the blessings of life. I mean, the sun shows up, which is optimism, it's positivity, it's rewards, it's validation, it's appreciation for your services as a human. But it's also, the sun is whatever that you were thinking of creating or putting out there. Success, success, success. Your message will be clear. Your message will be rewarded. I love it. The sun is a beautiful energy to start this. And some of you are feeling maybe it's time for some relaxation in the sun, to go down south or wherever it is for you, or spend time in nature. You know, shout out to the rooftops that you're here. I love that. To me, the shouting out is triumph. It's victory. It feels like there's something moving and shaking in your life. Like a reward. It's coming your way for all the hard work you've done, for all whatever it is. Maybe you're going to get a promotion, a raise, a recommendation if you wrote a book, or if you're, it could be an award. Did I say award already? It could be just a thank you and gratitude for some hard work that you've done. The King of Autumn, which is the King of Pentacles. Well, this is a Leo energy, and this is Taurus. Be assertive when it comes to what you know is right. Everything going your way. A good person or company to work for. I mean, compassionate, accomplished, charismatic, gifted. The King of Pentacles comes in, to me, is an honorable person in your life. Someone, it could be your boss. It could be a mentor or a partner. It could be someone you work with. It could be a good friend of yours. But it's here to say that, like the Sun and the King of Pentacles, all your hard work is paying off. Finally. And it's interesting that it comes at the end of July, when in the northern hemisphere it's summer. Most of us are on vacation. You wouldn't think that accomplishments would start to happen in July, when most people come back to work in September. But this is happening now. So wherever you're at in your jobs, whether you're working or you're not, or in your family, in your friends, there's something where you put a lot of hard work. With this King of Pentacles here, you've invested some money somewhere. It's coming to fruition. It's showing you that you are seen in this world. You are appreciated. And we're going to give it back to you. And kudos to you, Cancer. Your challenge is the solar plexus chakra, which is interesting. That's confidence. That's power. That's standing up for yourself. But wow, this is a big thing for you, Cancer. I'm gonna check the next one. Wow, this is beautiful. Look at this. Things are moving in your favor, right? You're being rewarded, and you're also maybe someone's gonna help you. A Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Doesn't have to be, but it could be someone that is gonna help you with your finances, or help you motivate you, right? It's gonna lead you. It's gonna guide you. It's like something like this great thing is happening here, and they're gonna help you along the way. But you're like questioning it almost. You're like, oh no, I can do this alone. I can do that. I don't want help from anyone. I can do this. Or it's like an insecurity that shows up and says, well, I don't deserve this, or I'm not sure, and you're like all anxious for no reason. Because the universe is giving it to you. And this is like a lot of the theme that's happening so far in all these readings, is this inability to receive. And here the Sun is saying, I am giving you the reward, the victory, the everything. And the King of Pentacles says, I'm going to help you find stability. I'm going to help you. I'm going to push you along. I'm going to encourage you. I'm going to support you along. And this is you going, why? And asking, and are they doing it for the right reasons? And, are you questioning the support that you're getting and the rewards that you're getting, instead of actually appreciating it, loving it, feeling gratitude for it, and then moving along? Because your next card is the Ace of Summer, which is the Ace of Cups. Cups? Yes, it's Cups. Open your heart to love. the beginning of a new intimate relationship or the rebirth of a current one, the awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual epiphanies. The Ace of Cups to me is a new beginning, definitely a new relationship could be coming in, but also a new, like learning to love yourself. Learning to love this insecure self of yours as well. Learning to when the insecurities hit, to say, you know what? I see you, and I know that you're like playing with me right now, but I love myself, even with my insecurities. Even when I'm like, I feel like I'm lesser than someone else. And I'm grateful to the universe for bringing me all this, which is material success, financial success, which is, you know, like these accolades and awards, and like, it's like love from the universe, love from people around you. I mean, you could even be meeting a King of Pentacles kind of energy showing up. You could be meeting someone when you're down south. It doesn't have to be that. Like, you could be, there's so much going on in the cards right now with this Ace of Cups showing up because of the King of Pentacles, like all this. There's definitely an opportunity for love, definitely an opportunity for financial rewards. There's definitely an opportunity just to be rewarded for who you are. Can you accept that? Can you move into that? Because for some of you, you're unable to with this solar plexus in reverse. Some of you are like, you're resisting it. You push it away and you're like, no, like I can't. You know, you're insecure. So snap out of that. Because the universe, God, your higher self wants to reward you with love, with money, with abundance, with a raise, with a promotion, with like an award, with gratitude. Wants to shower you with sunshine. So, Cancer, stop getting in your way. You're getting in your way of that new relationship, of that new friendship, of that new thing, because you're too much in your head here. You're allowing your anxiety to overtake you. You're allowing all the zzz in your head, when all that this is fully. This is like your reward for all that hard work. And get ready for love. Get ready for more, or you know, spiritual gifts coming online. Get ready to tap into that intuition of yours. There's just a big upgrade here happening for you. So it's time to get motivated, 100,000%. It's time to start doing. Wow. I'm loving this energy for you. I'm loving it. So we have, wow, speak up, right? Say what you need to say. Express what you need to say to this King of Pentacles, perhaps, maybe. But whatever it is, say, express your gratitude, express your joy, express your love, express you. Stop taking a step back because someone else is going to feel this way or whatever. It's time to step into your power. It's time to step into the journey that's opening up for you. You've been given a chance, an opportunity at finding that job, finding success, finding happiness, finding that new love, that new relationship, finding the love within yourself, finding your spiritual gifts within you. Don't let that waste away. All right, so wow, look at this. You got freaking beautiful Archangel Michael, the Truth card. I love this card. I love, you know, who doesn't love Archangel Michael? He's our warrior. He's a servant to God. All right, be patient with me and my eyes. I can't seem to find my freaking glasses anymore. 23. Okay. Archangel Michael has come through to you today to connect you with your deepest and unique truth. You could be feeling a lack of clarity regardless, I can't even speak, regarding choices you have to make, or feeling an insecurity or lack of power within your own sense of self. Archangel Michael will bring you the courage you need to go within, to hear and to accept the truth you know to be within your heart, body, and soul. This will give you the strength to take positive action, to stand up for yourself, or to resolve conflict issues you may be facing in balance and with a sense of justice as you wield the sword of truth. Archangel Michael is supporting us to surrender to the powerful energy and flow of divine will at play within our world. When we align our will with the will of the divine or our higher self, we are able to allow rapid spiritual expansion into our reality. When we are able to surrender to divine will, we let go of our attachments and lower attributes of the ego and see all in its highest truth, including our own glorious light. Wow, that's beautiful. I mean, Archangel Michael is all about speaking up, which is interesting, and it's blue, so it's all about throat chakra. Speaking up and speaking your truth. And your truth doesn't mean it has to be, everyone has like an interesting feeling about truth and they get triggered by that. I have to speak your truth means that you have to be mean and aggressive. No, speak your truth is just speaking from your heart. You know, getting real with yourself. You're in the process of being rewarded, and now it's time to choose those paths that mean something to you. Choose the path that is true to your heart and not to your ego, because your ego is the solar plexus, by the way. This is full-on Leo energy, fire energy. So beware, but also be open to whatever is coming your way, because it's phenomenal. So here are the two questions, the two answers to your questions. So this is answer number 1. So if you haven't thought about your questions, pause the video and come back. All right, answer number 1 is compromise. I'm not a big fan of compromising, but if you have to compromise, then compromise, you know, like whatever that means for you. It's like you've asked something, you know, make sure that your compromise is serving your greatest good. And answer number 2 is reconsider. Interesting. So these are 2 interesting answers. Your questions must have been something, I don't know what they are. So for that to come out, to reconsider means something that you're not thinking high enough of yourself, right? So I leave you with Archangel Michael, and reclaim your power. Know that he and all the other angels all around you supporting you. But my beautiful Cancers, this is a wonderful energy. You're being supported. You're being offered a chance to move into something great. A new path, a new journey is opening its way for you. Money, abundance, love, health, it's all here. So are you ready to take it fully? Because it's yours now. Stop second guessing yourself. Stop playing the blame game or the shame game. It's yours for the taking. All right, my beautiful Cancer, I love you. Check your rising and your moon for other messages. Also, book a session with me. You can do tarot, Akashic records, spiritual guidance, and that's it. And join my Ko-fi membership if you would like to support me on a monthly basis. I love you, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Leo. We got hope. Hope is always there, even if we can't see it. Optimistic expectations can help a change. Wow, man. Help change a negative situation into a positive one. So hope was interesting for me to see that for Leo, because when I see hope it feels like there's some of you out there that are losing hope, right? Or feel like you're in a kind of a uncomfortable situation when it comes to your job, when it comes to your home, your family, your friends, whatever, your relationship. There's a little bit of like you're unsure of what your next step is, whatever this is. And hope is here to say, hey, you know that we have to move through the uncomfortable to get to the comfortable. And if you find yourself in a situation that's really uncomfortable right now, can you have faith that it's going to come to fruition? It's going to come to the light. That something is coming from this discomfort, this like failure, this mistake, you know? We're always prone to focus on the bad, it feels really bad, like, you know, the blame, the shame, but we're never like looking beyond that. And to me, every time I see something that is showing up that feels uncomfortable, I'm like, oh, so that means something is beautiful that's coming, and I'm just waiting for that. And this is the hope. Can you hold on to hope? Let's see the cards, my beautiful Leos. We have balance. 14, temperance, which is the Sagittarius energy, which is your brother sign. Take everyone's input into consideration. Merge viewpoints to create a better solution. Take your time. There's no need to rush. That's interesting. This, like, is that like blood coming out of the lion into the cup? It's very interesting. Anyways, to me, the temperance card is health, balance. It's finding the balance between emotional and your mental state. So there is a lot of it's moderation. There's a lot of you maybe overthinking, over drinking, right? Or overindulging in something because you don't want to really face it. What is that? What is that about, Leo? Let's go. Wow. You got the 16, which is the Tower card. Life experience. Let go of belief systems that no longer work for you. An important life-changing event. A situation that leads to significant opportunities. Okay, I need to do this. Is like huge. You got 14 and 16. Your challenge is the 7 of Pentacles, which is patience and planning. And your, what? The World card. like these are, okay. Like, you know, I explained this a lot to a lot of you, but maybe you're new here or you haven't heard this yet. But when we get, these are the Fool gets on a journey, leaves everything behind. Him and his little dog and maybe some essentials, and he goes to the world to discover what's his purpose in his life. And he meets all the major archetypes and the major life lessons in his life. Major life lessons in life. Major life lessons. So here you have a major life lesson, a major life lesson, a major life lesson, right? We have balance, and what does it say here? Life experience and the world. This is interesting because this is at the halfway mark towards the second half of the journey. And for me to see this Tower moment show up for you, you're at this place where you're at a place in your journey where you're fully looking at things in your life. You're saying, okay, where is it that I need to find the balance? You know, where is it that I am putting too much energy into? Am I putting too much energy into my work? Am I putting too much energy into my love life? You know, where can I find, like, I feel like here there's like too much focus on one part of your life. And that part of your life is in collapse mode. So where do you are you focusing on a failure? Are you focusing on mistakes that you've made? Are you focusing on your past? You know what I'm getting at here? It's like us always trying to, like, we're not really putting our attention on the right things. What's right and wrong, Sabrina, I totally get that. But I feel right here, I don't know why this I'm sure it's not blood, it could be wine coming out of the cup. But some of you maybe are overindulging, like you're drinking, you're eating a lot. There's more socializing happening so that you can avoid something. Instead of enjoying the social life for what it is, I feel like there's some of you hiding with this tower here showing up. So where is in your life that you're afraid to face? Like there could be a feeling like some of you are needing to make a big move out of your home, out of your job, expanding your job, decreasing it. Like whether if you have a business or not, or maybe your friends, you're needing to walk away from friends. I feel like there's somewhere in your life where it feels a bit unbalanced. And the universe is coming in saying, yes, it is. And I'm going to make it uncomfortable for you until you fully see it. And see why are you attaching to this? Why are you attaching to this person, to this job, to this home, to this ideology, this belief system? Why you keep holding on to something that is not worthy of you to hold on to? And it's really interesting because this is patience and planning, and the Seven of Pentacles is exactly that, is having patience that something is coming, but it's in reverse, so you're impatient, right? And with the Tower, it's explaining everything. It's like you're needing to find, maybe it could be your health as well. Like some of you are feeling a little out of sorts. Maybe the collapse is your physical being. Oh, that could be interesting because I talk about that in the intro. I talk about how the physical form is in transition at this moment in time. So some of you are feeling it, and you're just taking pills. You're just masking it, right? Instead of actually being patient and saying, okay, my body needs to do this. My body needs to rest. But I need to get into this Tower moment. My body needs to collapse. I need to be in that hospital bed. I need to be at home. I need to do that because I need to fully regenerate. I need to fully revitalize my body. I need to listen. So I don't know, some of you Leos maybe are coming with, you have some physical symptoms, physical health problems that are showing up and saying, hey, can you start listening to me? And even if it's not physical, it could be something else. This is like everything. It's like avoidance, fear of the unknown. I don't want to see it, so I'm gonna drink and I'm gonna eat away and I'm gonna forget about it. What's going on here, Leo? This is really interesting to me. I love this Tower moment coming in because it's actually going to propel you to move forward. It's here to show you that it's okay, that you don't have to hide anymore from what you're feeling, from how you see things and how you do things, and you don't have to hide. You don't have to pretend to love your job, to love your home. You don't have to pretend anymore around other people. This is like, stop being so extremist about yourself too. And I really truly feel like the universe is talking to you in some way, shape, or another. And it's either talking to you in physical form, in your mind, in your soul, in the things around you. It's like either you're getting blocked every step you take, or you're It's like something's blowing up in your face. You know, people are blowing, like they're saying things to you, and you're just like, what is going on? But instead of looking at it as like, oh my God, it's the end of the world, it's like, yeah, okay, I get it. It needs to show up in my face so that I see it. And the Seven of Pentacles is like, can you actually see it? And sit back and observe it. Instead of be impulsive and say, oh my God, I have to do something about it. I have to fix it. I have to repair it. I have to, like, instead of just saying, okay, this is blowing up in my face right now, because instead of fixing it, I need to just sit back and observe it and say, okay, let it be. And I got to tell you, because the world card shows up, and the world is the end of this journey. So a lot of you are at the end of your this journey, whatever this is for you. That is like, and that's why it's so uncomfortable. And that's why hope is here. Because you're coming to the end of the lease of that apartment. You're coming to the end of the job that you've had for 20 years, or the business that you've had. You're coming to the end of living in the city, or you're coming to you're coming to the end of something. And as the human, you don't want to face it. You're coming to the end of a relationship. You're coming to the end of a friendship, or whatever it is. You could be coming to the end of a family relationship. It's, or the end of a spiritual practice. It doesn't matter. Whatever this is, you know what this is. And and a lot of you are hiding behind it with food and drink and whatever, sex, whatever it is, exercise. If you notice that there's this, you tend to go towards something so you can avoid something else, something to pay attention to. Because we're all all of this is blah blah, all of those blockages you have, but we have to move through them. We have to move through them. And I feel like the tower is collapsing all around you, and it's like saying, enough being afraid of the unknown, enough blocking your path. Stay the course. Trust that even if it's uncomfortable now, it's not going to last long, because the world is here. The world is a brilliant success. The freedom to go in any direction, a journey that is now complete. And that's what I feel. I feel like the journey is now complete. It had to be uncomfortable for you. You had to lose those friends. You had to lose those family members, whether they were in death or in not aligned with you. You had to undergo that surgery. You had to feel ill for that moment. You had to see your business for what it is. You had to see the job was uncomfortable. You had to see these things. You had to feel these things, Leo. And maybe some of you are in it right now, feeling it. But can you trust that that is the end of the journey, and it needs to take you in that uncomfortable moment? Can you hope and trust that there is a rainbow at the other end of the tunnel, even when it's feeling really uncomfortable right now? Because it is. For some of you, it's very uncomfortable. Whether it's physical, emotional, mental, spiritual, whatever it is for you. To me, this is, you're at a breakthrough moment, Leo. There is a moment here where you're coming to the end of it and starting fresh. And the universe, the source, the creator, whatever, wants you to start fresh. No more holding on to that old self of yours that used to make these choices, or that old self of you that would hide from the unknown, or hide from the fears, the guilt, the No, the new self faces this guilt, faces the fear, and says, okay, it's not me. It's not my fear to hold on to. I don't attach to that anymore. I'm going to stand back, observe the fear, and say, okay, I'm ready for the next step. And thank you, fear, for showing up. But fear is false evidence appearing real. It's not real. The same way guilt is not real. The same way manipulate. All of this is not real. It's a emotion. It's an energy in motion, right? And it's an energy in motion that is in no more motion, unless you keep it alive. And the universe and God is like, it's enough. You leave it. It's the past. The human wants to attach to a past. Why would you want to attach to your past hurts and betrayals and failures and mistakes when your system wants to reboot that? Your system is like, it's done, right? The code doesn't even work anymore. So let it go. Let's move on to the new. Let's move on to the new path. Wow, Leo. All right, you got me going in this one. Nurture yourself first. I mean, that's what it is, babies. Nurture yourself. Always. Take care of you in this time of need. And keep your commitments. I don't know what that means. Keep your commitments. I mean, keep your commitments, like, whatever that means for you. Is it in a relationship? Is it... for me, it's like, keep the commitment that you have for yourself to dip into your heart and to love yourself, and to trust yourself. That's the only commitment that any human should have here. So, we got Angel, Raphael the Healer. Love it. So, let's see where the Raphael is. Okay, Raphael. That's a long card. You have been blessed with the card today because you are needing to heal aspects of your life that have held you back from moving forward. Once these wounds are healed, you will find your life starts to move in new directions that you have never imagined were possible. Archangel Raphael's energy is here to support you in that journey. He blesses you with this green ray of healing to help you have the strength to go through the healing process. You may find you are holding on to painful childhood or relationship memories that are blocking your path to peace within yourself. I like that. It's time to heal your heart, he says. It's time to let go. Your heart is your key to your spiritual and personal growth, so by healing painful emotions, we start a process of letting go of that rigidity that gets held in the structural system, resulting in arthritic type symptoms, in the feelings of anger and betrayal that get held in the liver, sometimes manifesting as strange pains in that area, even to the extent that our liver stops functioning properly. Very interesting. You may find you have been blocking these emotional pains by using addictive substances like alcohol. It's so funny we said that. Which has resulted in the feelings of guilt and hopelessness. Wow, hope. Look at this card, man. Archangel Raphael speaks through his heart and says, your pain has been part of your journey. You have bravely walked this far, and I will support you, my child, to heal the past. Wow, this goes on and on and on, and it's such a beautiful energy. I'm going to put it here so you can take a screenshot if you want. You can read it. But Raphael is the one that's you find in the Lovers card. He's there, and to me, Raphael is one of the big ones, the big archangels that is indeed healing, heart healing. So reach out to him when you feel like you're a little lost, or reach out to your higher self, or reach out to whoever it is that you want. But you're being guided to move into the tower moment that has showed up here is actually your healing moment. And it's asking you to fully face that traumas, the wounds that are and keep coming up, and forgive them. Release them, heal them, because we are moving into a new journey. All right, so I have 2 angel answers here. Nice. So give me 2 questions. Here. This is number 1 question and number 2 question. And I'll give you the answers. You can pause the video, and I'm going to be doing, because I'm flipping them right now. So answer number 1 is trust, which you get a lot. You always get trust. Trust your intuition. Trust that it's coming your way. Trust that whatever that question you ask is yours to be had. Answer number 2 is abundance. So whatever you ask for, it's abundance of joy, abundance of love, abundance of money, abundance. So if you ask for your job, then amazing. If you ask for a career, it's amazing. Your project. This is all very positive. To me, it's very success. It's very optimistic. It's whatever you ask for is coming fully and completely. So these are your little answers. This is your big ass reading. Stay confident in what is coming towards you, my beautiful Leo. I feel like your birthday is coming up and the universe is ready to reward you, but we're needing to end something and move into something new. I hope this reading helped you. Check your rising and your moon for other messages. Also, feel free to book a session with me. Tarot, Akashic, spiritual guidance. Also, like, share, comment, subscribe, and super thanks me if you can. Enjoy my Ko-fi membership as well. So many things I'm asking you to do. I love you. I'll see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Virgo. Before I begin, I want to just shout out to Elize and Victoria for being Ko-fi members. If you want to donate to me on a monthly basis and get exclusive video content like that, you can check out my link down below. Also, I'm open to sessions this month and for the rest of the year and forever. Not forever, but tarot readings, Akashic records, and spiritual guidance sessions as well. And let's get on with the reading. So Virgo, we got life energy. The happy fairy of sunshine brings lots of life-giving energy. She reminds you to shine your light and to reveal anything in the shadows that needs to be healed. So I read that sentence about 5 times before I came up with my conclusion of this overall energy. And the fact is reveal anything in the shadow that needs to be healed. So your shadow side is that vulnerable side, which I talked about on Instagram, Facebook. It's a side of you that a lot of us don't really want to look at. We don't want to really confront or face. We prefer to float by the shadow side, right? Because when confronting a shadow side, it means that you need to feel the feels. You have to go through them. You have to face up to the fact that you are rejected. You've been rejected. That you have to face up to the fact that that decision you made wasn't the right decision. That the relationship that you were in is probably not the best relationship that you should be in, or that it's a great relationship, but things need to change, or like things like this. And it's the shadow side shows up often with your friends. I'm friends with them because it's 25 years I'm friends, but we really don't see eye to eye anymore. But I'm going to stay like that because that's what, what are people going to say kind of thing. That is this life energy. And it's like your soul is speaking to you and saying, hey, it's fine, but it's not fine. Because you're not honoring your soul by staying. You're honoring humans. You're honoring the system. You're honoring, And this is like tapping into that vulnerable side of you. There's a part of you that you feel ashamed a little bit that you've made wrong choices in your life. That you feel like you've done you've wasted your time, you wasted your energy. But nothing is a waste of time. Nothing is a wrong choice. Everything is there to show you who you are. To me, someone who is vulnerable is the strongest person on this earth. Someone who is able to show weakness is strong. Someone, you know what I'm saying? That's the inversion again. Someone who's able to admit to hating themselves, to hating someone else. Wow. good for you. You're honoring your soul by releasing it out and leaving it there, right? Not holding on and not attaching to this. This is life force energy. Life force energy is your breath, but this is a lot more here showing up. This is you facing your ugly and loving it. Virgo. So let's make sure that this is on the right side. Okay, you got the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, which is financial and material changes, which is in reverse. So that this means there is like there's some financial you've been hit with some financial restraints right now, right? There's perhaps some of you have lost a job or changed a job, or your mortgage has gone up. You know, there's a lot of this happening right now. Things are our lifestyles are the expenses are getting higher, but this is reversed. So it's like, don't look at it as a bad thing again. That's what I see here. You're maybe needing to take a step back from expenses. You're needing to take a step back from traveling so much. You need to, you know, this is saying, don't be afraid of these financial setbacks. I like this actually. Okay. The sun light, which is a beautiful energy to show up. This is a Taurus energy, by the way, which is your fellow sister. And this is Leo. So I'll get to these two later. But here is that. It's like in the darkness, there is a light. So whoever here is a little bit in the struggle mode when it comes to finances, or paying your rents, or paying your mortgage, or you know, your job is just sedentary. It's not really, you know, you're not able to meet or match all the expenses in your life. Life seems to be getting more and more expensive as you move through this. I'm actually loving this sun here. It's like, can you run the course? Can you just accept this as a advice to, you know, don't spend so lavishly. Don't go on that vacation. You know, like, stay home. Don't, you know, like, just take a moment. Step back a bit. Because we're bringing you into something completely new. You're bringing you onto a new path. This could be also a feeling of, because it's financial and material changes, but it's also the 5 of Pentacles, a little bit of a depression mode. Some of you have fallen short of feeling really good about yourself. You know, you equate your success with your job and your career and your house and the things around you. And that could be taken away from you a little bit, or that could be causing a little bit of discomfort. And I want you to know that with the Sun card here, it's like, it's meant to be uncomfortable for you, Virgo. You're meant to be feeling a little vulnerable here, and you're meant to be feeling a little uncomfortable here, because this new path is coming in to reward you with something else. I'm coming, you know, it's so challenging for the human, because they're always like, what do you mean, Sabrina? I don't want to feel uncomfortable. But come on, man. We always feel uncomfortable. We're like, our life has been uncomfortable. We've had to deal with death and grief and sadness and heartbreak, right? We all survived. We're all here again. So what if there's a little bit of a setback when it comes to financial gain? Or maybe your investment is not proving to be so great, or whatever this is. There's a definitely setback here. I need you to trust me here. That this says it needs to be like this, because we're taking you on to something else more luminous and rewarding. And your challenge is the Prince of Winter, which is the Knight. Think about this. The Knight of Swords, which is to seek out intellectual solution to your problem, the need to act quickly and decisively, sudden or unexpected changes. But this is in reverse. To me, the Knight of Swords is this, wow, this impulse to move really quickly. And the universe is like, you don't need to be moving quickly here. We don't need to be like trying to figure out why this is happening, and I need to get a new job, and I need to go find this, and I need to do this, and I need to go right. You know, I have to like, oh my God, I'm stressed. And the universe is like, yo, relax. Can you relax, please, right now? I have to check this next one. What? This is crazy. This Lovers in reverse. Wow. I have to tell you this. I was going to call you Vicky. Victoria. Virgo. Oh my God. I have to tell you this, Virgo. Yes. How to tell you this? But the changes that are happening in your life, these are all reversed, by the way. The changes that are happening in your life have to happen. So this is Lovers in reverse. So this is a relationship gone wrong, or are you feeling not so happy in your life, you feeling unbalanced, you feeling that there's like you've made wrong choices and now you're reprimanding yourself, you feeling, you know, all of this. What's showing up here is that some of you are going through maybe some relationship breakups. Maybe you're seeing things, not everyone. And when I say relationship, does it have to be a partner? No. It could be friends. It could be in your family. It could be at work. It could be people that you confided in, right? People that you had that strong sense with, and then all of a sudden it's just not there anymore, right? This is your, like the material that I just told you about. The Knight of Swords is people gossiping, people speaking ill of you, speaking ill to yourself. You know, the Knight of Swords in reverse is that inaction, you know. Wow. Sorry, I'm getting a message, and it's very interesting to me. Because it's almost like, I don't know if you listened to my intro, but I talk about how we get messages and we get nudges and we get pokes and we get constantly all the time the same message coming through, and we don't listen to the messages, and we still continue with the job, and we still continue with the house, we still keep paying that high mortgage, we still keep with our relationships, the friendships, the thing, we still continue with it, right? And the Knight of Swords is like, why do you need to be so stubborn about this? Why does it have to work out the way you see it in your mind, Virgo? Why can't you just trust in the divine? Why can't you trust in the light that you are? All it wants, this is like your current position, by the way. All it wants is for you to start trusting in the shining light that you are. But you have put too much focus on people in your life, on material, on go, we have to move, we gotta do, we gotta say, we gotta talk, and it's like, no. You just need to trust. You just need to trust that if that thing is not going right in your life, why do you need to make it better? Why do you need to fix it? Why do you need to you know what I'm saying? What's broken? No, like heal what's broken. Why do you need to? Why are you always trying to heal everything around? Heal people in your life. Heal yourself. And you're not trusting. your path. You're not trusting your destiny. You're not trusting the light that's inside you. And it's time for this to happen. And you need to take a step back. And there's no go, go, go. Because the more you go, go, go and do, the less you evolve. The slower you evolve on this journey. You know, if the journey is showing you that you need to slow down, this job didn't work out, well, because it wasn't the right for you. It wasn't the right fit. Can you see it like that? If this you didn't get the house that you wanted, well, it wasn't the right house for you. So can you accept that? You know, if your friendship is not working out, your relationship's not working out, why are you fixing it? Like if it's the 10th time you're trying to fix it, there's a message there. To me, you're not trusting God. You're not trusting your light, which is the same thing. I know it's challenging for me to say this to you, but it's very clear in the cards, and it's like a huge message coming through for you, my beautiful Virgos. It's like maybe you don't need to be in a relationship right now. Can you be okay with that? Maybe you don't need to have 1,000 friends around you. Maybe you don't need to have that job. Maybe all you need to do is to trust the light. And what does that mean? What do you mean, Sabrina? What do you mean? That means just staying and doing nothing? Yeah. Because you're impeding your next path by constantly creating 1,000 paths. Because you need to do, oh my God, it's not working out, so I gotta figure out a way to do this. And you don't need to figure anything out. I'm gonna be Italian about this. You don't need to figure nothing out here. Because it's all figured out already. And can you trust that? It's powerful fucking energy here. I love it that Virgo is showing up for Virgo, because obviously you're not listening and I'm here to make you listen. Right? So your advice is have faith. Have faith that all is going to work out for you. Of course I have faith, Sabrina. If you had faith, then you don't need to fix any of this. And you could see the failure and the mistakes and the roadblocks as a lesson. Okay, you did it. Yay, we wanted you to do this. So now you know not to take that path again. Wow, you got Archangel Chamuel, which is unconditional love, showing your way. So let's see what she has to say to you, or he, or she, or he, I don't know, whatever. We'll find out. The blessings from Archangel Chamuel comes to you today to remind you that you are unconditionally loved. She brings her energy through to you to touch the second chamber of your heart chakra, which when open vibrates unconditional love in the color pink. When you have embodied unconditional love, you are in a constant state of flowing heart energy, touching and healing whatever you connect with, even through your thoughts alone. She has come through to remind you that unconditional love allows you to love yourself first, so that you have the strength of heart and mind to give the same to others. We are programmed to be conditioned, to be conditional, to expect something in return for our love. We are quite specifically conditioned to only give love when we are reciprocated, and most often according to what we think is worthy of our love. How true is that? Sorry, I lost my glasses, so it's a little challenging to read this. Unconditional love is not a loan needing to be repaid, but a strong... What? A stringless gift of the heart. Oh my God. You may have been feeling stressed in your relationships with partners, family, or friends. You may have found yourself saying things in anger that you have regretted later. It is at times like these where you need to become the observer of self. You need to consciously stop before you react and to think before you speak. Maybe a verbal response is wasted energy and you just need to back away from trigger situations and people who press your buttons. Yeah, it's interesting. Don't take it personally. It is about them, not about you, and your response says everything about you and nothing about them. I'm going to leave you with the actual book and its little meaning. Hopefully you can see it. You can screenshot it if you like and read more about her. She's one of the strong angels as well, the Shamuel, Archangel Shamuel. She's all about love. And yeah, I love that it showed up here because it's all about loving you first. If you read that first, and we always believe that love has to be earned, which is bullshit. It's like love is, you either love or you don't. You don't love because they've done this for you or they've done this for you. You just love someone. And I have a lot of like clients and friends, whatever. They're like, well, I love them and they don't love me back, so I'm unlovable. No, man. It doesn't mean that. It means that they're not ready for you. That's all. And it's okay because there's so many other people out there that love you. And ultimately, we all love each other. It's not only about romantic and sexual love here. We all love each other. It's just that if someone is unable to love another, it's because they don't love themselves. And that is the whole journey. So we are here as well, Virgo, that you are loving yourself and you're loving your light and you're trusting your light and you're trusting your path. And if there is like blockages and if there's things that are not working out, there's a reason for it. Can you trust it and not fix it? Which is a big thing for you guys. So I have 2 cards here that will answer 2 questions. So pause the video, think of 2 questions and come back because I'm going to give you the answers. So answer number 1 is no need to worry. So whatever you asked, everything's working out for you. You don't need to worry about it. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to like, oh my God. It's all going to work out. Your answer number 2, the situation will improve. So whatever this was, your relationship, your whatever, things are going to get better. But again, it's all up to you. Trust. Trust the divine love, the divine path, the divine guidance. And stop fixing. All right, Virgo, I know it's really hard to say that 10 times to you. All right, I love you. Check your rising and your moon for other messages. Also like, share, comment, subscribe, and super thanks me. And I will see you next week, my beauties. I love you. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Libra. We got music as your overall energy. The card says, listen carefully for there may be a message in the music you hear. Music can lift your soul, rekindle memories, and charm fairies to your door. All right. Before I begin, I would like to shout out to Teri for being a Ko-fi member. Thank you so much for your support. You can become a Ko-fi member by donating to me and getting exclusive monthly video content as well. The links are below. Also, book a session with me, Akashics, Tarot, or spiritual guidance. I'd be more than happy to meet with you. And let's begin. So music is here for you. Music means what? Music is sound, it's vibration, it's frequency. So if there's someone out there that is a musician, this is a call out to you to write those lyrics, to play that song, play the music, get that concert for you, get it going, do what you need to do here. But also this is people out there that need healing perhaps, who are going through a stressful situation in their relationships or their job or their family, friends, etc. Maybe you need to reach out to a sound healer or listen to frequency music. I often do that when I'm feeling a bit low. 432 hertz or 527. There's a whole bunch of different kinds of hertz depending on what it is you're seeking. But music is our gift from the universe. For me, it's been my savior even though Savior is an archetype, but it has my saving grace for the longest time. So music showing up to me feels like maybe some of you are going to go to a concert, or maybe you need to like go dancing. You know, there's a whole bunch of different ways to appreciate music. Let's see what's happening with you, my beautiful Librans. We have the Ace of Winter, which is the Ace of Swords. Don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately. Amazing new ideas that should be implemented. So the Ace of Swords is that kind of energy. We have here a beautiful girl in a beautiful fairy in the winter. But Ace of Swords is communication is key for you. Right now it's time to communicate clearly. Everyone in your life, they need to know what the hell is going on with your life, what you want. Like, speak concisely, you know, like, what is it you want in your life? Where do you want to be in your relationship, in your job, in your career, in your home, with your family, with your friends? You know, a lot of us tend to shy away from communication. Not you, Libra, because you are the queens of communication, kings and queens of that. But at the same time, are you clear as to what it is you're seeking within that relationship? You know, are you being clear about your intentions? The Ace of Swords is also speaking up, you know, saying your truth, using your words wisely, not you know, stop gossiping, you know, stop talking behind other people's backs, stop talking bad about yourself. There's a lot of things in Ace of Swords energy showing up. Let's see what else is going on. The Six of Spring, which is a Six of Wands, which is victory and success. Wonderful news is on its way. Smart choices that bring rewards, success, and public recognition. I'm really sorry. I've somehow lost my glasses. Probably the fairies have misplaced them, but I cannot find them and I can't really see that well. So your challenge is the Eight of Swords, which is trapped in fear. And your next card is the Star card, which is Aquarius, which is your brother sign. Look to the future with hope and optimism. The power of faith to move mountains. Happy changes that bring relief from challenging tunes. Times. Jesus. Oh my God. Bear with me, people. Anyways, the Star, the Ace of Swords. You know, these are air energy. This is Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. The Six of Wands is a Leo energy. The Eight of Swords is a Gemini energy. So it's a lot of your energy, air energy showing up. So obviously there is the fact that this is showing up here is that you're having to make some big decisions in your life with this Ace of Swords. That could be the Six of Wands showing up is like those decisions that you're like, when you're speaking clearly to someone, it's actually you're making the right choice. It's moving, it propelling you to victory, right? To success. So whatever this is for you, say it loud, say it clear. Say what is speaking from your heart here. To me, I feel like it's the only way to get your point across. And there's this challenge is the Eight of Swords is this fear. It's interesting because it's almost like a fear of if you speak up, if you say something to this person, this relationship, this job, this boss, this colleague, whoever this is in your life, or many people in your life, there's so many times that we speak clearly, like we're so gung-ho, or like I'm gonna go and talk to him or her, and then it's like we get choked up kind of thing. We're like, oh no, because I don't want to break up, I don't want to leave, I don't want to, so I'm just gonna hold back, right? And these cards are like, there's absolutely no way you can hold back here anymore, because the Six of Spring is bringing you forth. Like it's time to speak up, and the universe and God and your higher self is like, yes, the more that you are true to yourself, Libra, the more you will find yourself on the right path. It's only your ego that wishes to keep you back, that wishes to keep you small. But you are not small here. You're here to shine, right? The Six of Wands, it says you're ready for that next step. You want that raise, then you got to ask for it. You want that promotion, you got to ask for it. You want that relationship, then you got to go for it. You know, you got to make the steps. If you get rejected, then that's the best thing ever for you. Right? And it's like, what do you mean? What do you mean? If I ask for something and they reject me or they say no to me, that's a terrible, Sabrina. No, because it's telling you, they're telling you who they are. They're showing you who they are. And that's the right path you need to be on. Because you're not here to hold on to other people's issues and problems and you know, like, it's like, well, they're not ready, you know, so I'll wait for them to be ready. What does that mean? No, you're not waiting around for someone to make up his or her mind. This is the Ace of Swords. Get clear. What do you want? What do you want, Libra? Who do you want to be with? Where do you want to be? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, get clear as to your next steps and stick with that. Even if the ego is trying to bring you down, the ego is going to like, and maybe, or this could also be the answer that comes is not exactly the way you wanted it to be. But can you see it as the best thing ever for you? Because that's the victory lap for you. But it didn't work out. Okay. Okay, great. So let's get back on that path. The star, the shining light, the guiding light is like is shining the light onto the right path. Are you ready to take that new path? The star is the healing. The healing, it's a healing energy. It's like shining your light on what it is that you crave and want in a relationship, in a job, in a business, in life, in a, whatever it is. It's you getting clear. But to me, what I see here that is showing up is that no, I don't want the same thing as you. The rejection, the anger maybe that comes from them, the resistance, or whatever it is. It's not a pretty feeling. I'm telling you, it's not a pretty emotion that's showing up, that's coming towards you. There's also you having fear about speaking up. Right? And there's no need for that. Being true to yourself is being honest with yourself and honoring your soul. Right? Honoring your soul is like, okay, this is the way I see my life right now, and this is how I'm going to stick to it. If by chance I change the path and it totally changes in the next 5 years or 5 minutes or 5 months, so be it. But right now, this is where I'm at. And the ego will resist. You know, the ego will be like, no, you can't change things around. You can't like do this. You can't. And it's like time for you to listen to your heart. The Six of Wands only listens to the heart. Yes, the Leo is full on ego, but to hear right now, it's that detour, it's that change of plans, it's that new relationship, it's that new change that is occurring right here that has got you feeling like, oh my God, I failed, I made a mistake, Instead, it's like, no, you did good. Now continue and become the star of your movie again, because you lost your way here, Libra. You lost your stardom here. You're not the main character anymore. There's almost like here you're like You become a protagonist. You become the secondary character, background actor, and you're not that. So let's change it up here. Let's change the music. You know what I'm saying? Let's get back and get your frequency high again, your vibration high again, because you've been staying in an uncomfortable place in this relationship, in this situation in your life, because you're not wanting. You're afraid of making a move. You're afraid of changing plans. You're trying of changing direction, and the change of direction is exactly where you need to be. Wow. And the star is gonna guide you as soon as you make that change. As soon as you release that resistance, that fear that is inside you, like, oh my God, I'm never going to find another relationship. I'm never going to find this. I'm never going to find another love. I'm never going to find a new job. I'm never going to find anything, you know, and it's like, that's impossible. Right? Because you set up your life in a certain way. And maybe you're never going to find a relationship. You're never going to find a job because that's not what you're supposed to be finding, right? And you're supposed to be, we're here to trust the path that is opening for us. This is a really interesting reading, and I kind of love it, actually. So, your advice is admit your vulnerabilities. Wow, that's a big one. Virgo got this. It's all about you surrendering to, you know, the things that you want that are not aligned with other people. They don't have to be aligned with other people. You don't have to be doing the same things as other people. You know, admit to the weakness, which is your strength. Admit to the fact that, yeah, I can handle rejection very well. And I know it's the best thing ever. You know, for me, right now, when people reject me, I'm like, okay, so you were not the right person for me in my life. And okay, I honor that. And I wasn't seeing it, and I just had an aha moment right now saying that, by the way. And I kept like pushing for it, but it wasn't the right person. So you had to make that decision to leave me, and thank you. And now I'm ready for the next. Build on solid ground. What does that mean? It means that, okay, the detour has happened. Now you get grounded again. You love yourself. You trust yourself. And now you're ready for the next. Right? You're the star of the show. Right? You're the freaking musician here. This is like, if someone's a musician here, this is beautiful energy right here. It's like, stop like resisting your talents and your skills and your abilities, please. Even if you're not a musician and you have a lot of skills and abilities, whether it's a creative field or it's not a creative field, it's something else, you're holding yourself back from achieving your goals and from getting rewarded and validated and all of this, because there's this fear of rejection, this fear of not being loved, this fear of, you know, disappointing another. And it's like, surrender to that. So you got the Angel of Patience as one of your cards, and we're going to read what the Angel of Patience has for you. Okay, let's see if Sabrina, it's like really tiny writing. It's very challenging. Okay. If the Angel of Patience is with you today, it means that you're being brought the gift of patience to maintain your inner stillness when all around may be in chaos. From a place of patience, your throat, third eye, and crown chakra are all open and functioning so that you can respond from a place of wisdom and higher consciousness. The upper chakras, which is this, open more fully as you grow in your spiritual journey and your consciousness shifts from one of survival and fear, governed by the lower chakras, to one of higher thought and love. You are being asked to look at how you respond. In the moment, if someone bites, do you bite back? Or are you able to stand back and call on that inner patience to respond with calm? or even to not respond at all in order to master patience. You will be put in situations where your patience is tested to the limits. There will be short-term tests and long-term tests. Basically, anything that normally frustrates you will be here to trigger you, and it is in your response that the mastery comes. That's pretty good. The angel of patience says that in a trigger moment, you need to consciously be aware that you are being triggered and that you need to stop before you respond and check from what place your response is coming from. Deflecting attack with love is one of the most powerful ways to instantly diffuse a trigger situation. Also one of the hardest, as our primal instinct is one of survival and protection, so we go instinctively into fight or flight mode. Kill them with kindness is what I say. Anyways, really beautiful. You can, like, I'm gonna leave you this. You can take a screenshot of it. I'll also leave you the first bit about it. All right. I love this. This is totally what's going on with you right now. It's like there is the triggers here are rejection. You're trapped in denial and guilt and all these energies because you're speaking from your heart and you're speaking from your mind very clearly, and others around you are like biting back. But it's for you to keep like, for you to see those like detours and those resistance as the best thing ever for you, because it's clearly telling you that, you know, the other party is not ready for you. You're in a higher frequency, you're in a higher vibration, and it's your time to shine. And you're enough, and you don't need anyone else to help you shine that light, because you are the star. So I also picked 2 cards, these angel answer cards. So if you would like to pause and think of 2 questions, I'm going to give you these answers. Welcome back. If you have thought of the answers, this is answer number 1. Romance, baby. So whatever you ask, there's romance coming to you. If you ask about a person, whatever this is. So love is on its way, strengthening of a bond that you already have, whatever. I mean, it's pretty clear. All right. And answer number 2, it's up to you. It's up to you what you want in your life. It's up to you. It's always up to you, by the way. And all your decisions are up to you. You just don't know it. You think it's someone else giving it to you, but it's you. All right, my beautiful Libra. I love you so much. Check your rising and your moon for the messages, and also like, share, comment, subscribe, and super thanks me if you can. This was interesting reading. But this is like a common goings on with every human right now. It's us seeing the rejection, the detour, the slap in the face, the no as the best thing ever. So I love you, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Scorpio. So before we begin, I want to let you know that I pulled 2 angel answers cards for you. So you can think of 2 questions. You can pause the video now, think of 2 questions, or you can wait till later. But I'm just letting you know that these 2 answers are coming towards you at the end of the reading. We got transformation, which is beautiful because it's a death card, and you are the death card in the tarot, which I didn't mention in Instagram. That's interesting, yeah. So we have, the fairy tells you to surrender to the transformation in your life that's happening for your highest good. Embrace your transformation. The best is yet to come. To me, when I saw this card right away, it felt like we've been following your story, Scorpio, for a long time now, and it feels like you're at the end of a chapter. You're at the end of a book. Like, didn't we get that last week? Anyways, I feel like you're holding on and attaching to something or someone, and it's kind of to your detriment. You're holding on too hard, and it's asking, could you just let it go, Scorpio? Because maybe it's not the right time for you. Maybe that relationship is not the right time for you. Maybe that job is not. Maybe that career move is not. Maybe that project is not. That business, that person you're holding on to, you know, like maybe you're not supposed to have that friendship right now, the community, whatever it is, it's like release. You're kind of holding into the cocoon a little bit too much because it feels awkwardly safe. It feels awkwardly comfortable. And it's your time to fly right now. And a lot of people are like, well, if I let it go, or I let him, or I let her go, then to me, it's like if that person is meant to be in your life, oh, they will show up again. And we all know this already. If that job is meant to be yours, it will come back. Why don't you have faith that it will come back? But maybe it will never come back because it's not meant for you. And you're just holding on to nothing. It's like a waste of energy and time, right? So it's like, I feel like the universe is freaking pushing you out of like a very comfortable space that you're in, but we need you to get uncomfortable a little bit. So like when you start a new journey, it's very uncomfortable. So let's get there. And you're like, I'm uncomfortable now, Sabrina. I'm like, I know you are. I know a lot of you are feeling uncomfortable, but maybe you're holding on to something that is comfortable, and that's what's keeping you a little bit like stuck. So we have, I see a reversal, so I'm checking. 3 of Swords in reverse, just the 3 of Winter, in this beautiful fairy or tarot deck. Reach out to others for comfort and love. You will grow stronger from the situation. Sadness that will heal with time. The 3 of Swords is you're coming out of a breakup or a heartache, or it's like it's in reverse, so you've probably already gone through it. And that's what this end of the chapter is. Kind of interesting, actually. It's just like that lingering heartbreak, that lingering grief, the lingering sadness, you know, like you're still like grasping at the fingernails here. There's still a little part of you is like, no, come on. I know that there is something, and I'm just going to hold on to it a little bit longer. I know that they're going to change their mind. I know that this is going to happen. And it's just like, let it go. Release it into the ethers. The Empress. Wow. Time to take action. The power of creativity. Success that allows for a life of luxury. I mean, look at her, man. Look at her enjoying all the light around her. She's surrounded by a leaf. There's a huge leaf here with a fairy or a gnome or something. I don't know what this is. It's a gnome, I think, a little elf. There's just a lot of, she's like not, she's in the wind. Like she doesn't care, right? There's almost, she had to go through this pain. She had to go through this sorrow. This like, she had to feel this to be here again, to fully channel her feminine energy, to get, you have to, that's what I'm saying, is you, right? Whether it's a woman in your life, whether it's you channeling your feminine energy, but it's that Empress energy, is that entrepreneur energy. Maybe you had a business and it failed, a project and it failed. And you like, I put so much energy into it, Sabrina. And it's like, yeah, but it had to fail because you're onto something new. Something new is coming your way, Scorpio. Can you get ready for it? But I took 4 years to study, and it's like I'm realizing it's not working out for me. Okay, kudos. You got 4 years of information that's not necessary. So what? Release it. Let it go and go into what it is that's calling you. We hold on to this too much, like, but he broke up with me, or she did this to me, or he, or then, and I put so much hard work and energy into this project, into this community, into this job, into this, and it's like you're always looking at what you did, but it's done. It's over. Let it go. The Empress is like, come on, I'm not holding on to that shit. I'm like fully illuminated here. I'm getting ready for the next, right? I like it. I like it a lot. Your challenge is the Strength card, the power. The 3 of Swords is Libra energy. The Empress is Taurus, Libra energy. Interesting. And this is Leo. But this is strength, courage, giving your power away. This to me speaks volumes right here. This is you giving your power away to this. You attaching to this failure, mistake, this attachment that you have, this sadness, this whatever it is, this energy and motion, this emotion that you keep holding on to, this vulnerability, this guilt, this whatever it is, you keep holding on to it, and it could be affecting your mental state, the Swords energy. You know, you're overthinking, you're over this, and it's like almost. And the Empress in you wants to take over and start fresh anew, but then you're like, oh my God, what if this happens again? What if I make a mistake again? What if I start a new path and a new project, I put more money into something and it fails again? And the Empress is like, so what if it fails again? So what? Then you start all over again. And like I said to Libra, if it fails, it means that you're not in the right place. And it's the biggest blessing that you could have. To me, the failures, the mistakes, the rejections are the biggest blessings. They're like, oh. It's like, oh, you weren't strong enough to make this decision, so I'm going to reject you. And now I need you, with this rejection, Scorpio, I need you to take that next path. And stop holding on to me that I reject you. I'm only rejecting you because God has a different plan for you. So stop feeling small here. I like this energy. Oh my God, what a crazy. We have the 13, the death card, release. Right here. Let go of the past. An ending that makes way for new opportunities. Time to move on. I mean, come on. I don't even remember these cards that I picked out. I love them. This is amazing. Scorpio is clear as freaking day here. You are fucking playing. You're freaking playing small here. Because of this. Because someone has rejected you or whatever, or your job failed, your business failed, your schooling, you have to change like whatever it is in your life. Your friend has rejected you. Your family members have distanced themselves from you. They're broken up with you. Whatever it is, and the Empress is like, yo, it's the biggest blessing we have. Stop playing small and let's go. Let's get rid of this past. Let's get rid of this chapter. That book, throw that book, burn the book, please. Fahrenheit 451. Let's do this. Let's go. There's no more. With all these cards, I just feel like you're being propelled into something new and you're holding back because you're comfortable. We're not here to be comfortable. The new is not comfortable. The new is like completely new. We have no freaking idea where we're going into. We're moving into an unknown. We have to get there though. So stop holding on to safety. That's ego. You're holding on to the your fight or flight. I'm holding on to the protective, mode. No. You're a warrior who goes into battle, who has no idea what the hell is coming towards them. Be the Empress. Be the Emperor here. Be that skeleton that is riding the white horse in the rider weight of the death card. Even he's dead and he's ready to move into the new. So where he's like willing to die to get into the new. Are you willing to die? Are you willing for that old version of you to die? Why are you holding on to an inkling of that old version of you? It's enough. It's finished. The Empress even wants you to take action. This beautiful butterfly wants you to fly out of the cocoon and into this new. Oh my God, I love this. This is my favorite so far. I love it. Okay, so we have face your shadows, people. This. Face the ugly, face the mistake, the failure, the whatever, the delay, the detour, the hate, the anger that you feel about yourself. Face it all. Let it come up. Love everything about it. Love the ugly. Love it all. It's there for a reason. It's there to detox your body. It's there to declutter yourself. It's there to clear yourself for the next. It's there to get yourself into the new software, people. So let's do the work. And I know that you're doing the work, Scorpio. You know, you're one of the signs that actually does the work, but do it more. You're like, I'm like, okay. So be open to love. Look at how beautiful that is. Maybe some of you are opening yourself up to a new relationship, right? And you can't move into that new relationship because you're so stuck in that old one, or you're just so stuck on the one that went away like 10 years ago, or I can't do it, Sabrina. I can't, like, because you're not fully in love with yourself. Let's get there. And the only way we get to loving ourselves is to releasing that old self. So the angel that comes for you is Archangel Jophiel, Wisdom. Beautiful card. So beware. I have no glasses, and it's really small, the print. I chose this, but it's just what it is. Okay. So Archangel Jophiel has come to you today to help you to tune in to the inner wisdom of your soul and to begin to be able to express this within your reality. You may be feeling tired or dense in your energetic field from an accumulation of astral energies, thoughts, old energies, or projections. yes, Jophiel. From yourself, others, or environments that you have been in contact with. You therefore may be needing to clear your space on a physical or energetic level to allow your energy field to be clear enough to receive the messages that Spirit is sending you. If you ask for the guidance of Archangel Jophiel in this clearing, you will find that beauty and flow are on their way to you. Use of high vibrational resins, sprays, and the lighting of candles will all support the energy in your space to start the shift, and some may be drawn to make this a part of their daily spiritual practice. Some could feel drawn to express their soul spiritual wisdom through the creation of art, music, dance, or even in gardening. Anything that brings your soul at this time, joy, is your way of connecting to your creativity. Will give you an opportunity to express your new wisdom to help you and others feel and see the light. Wow, what a really beautiful energy. I'm going to give you this. You can take a screenshot because there's a lot more to read. Beautiful energy. Go, like dip into your wisdom, which is in your heart. Trust yourself. Trust that this had to happen for you to get to where you are right now. I love this. I don't know if I told you that we have 2 angel answers. I think I did. But if you have, yeah, I did. So pause the video and let's get into your questions, these answers. Answer number 1 and number 2. So answer number 1 is remain positive. Nice. Remain positive. Think whatever it is you asked, it's coming to you. Answer number 2, look for a sign. Whatever that may be. If you didn't listen to my intro, I talk about numbers, feathers, all these things have a meaning. And it's not only like, I saw 11:11, the angels. Look at when 11:11 showed up for you. Write it down. 11:11 came when I was looking for an answer for my relationship. 11:11 is showing up again the same time I'm thinking about. So that could be something there. Anyways, I'll leave you here. Check your rising and your moon for the messages. Also, join my Ko-fi membership where you can support me on a monthly basis. And you can also support me by booking a tarot session or a Akashic Records reading, what have you. Check out my online website. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And super thanks me if you can. And I love you, love you, love you. And I'll see you next week. This was a great reading. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Sagittarius. We got go outside. So this message says it's time to go outside, tune into your powerful piece of nature wherever you are, and feel at one with your habitat. So like I said on Instagram, Facebook, I love this card. Go outside, go into nature, go see the seas, go to the mountains, go to do the things that you need to do, 100,000%. But to me, it feels like this energy is more like go outside of yourself. Go outside, like maybe some of you are cocooning themselves inside their homes, not to spend any time out of the energies. It's possible. Look outside of yourself a little bit. Feel the feels a little. I feel like it's like there's some of you are too people pleasing, too not allowing anybody in, shutting people out, you know, resisting other people's energies, which is fine, and I totally get it. But I'm just feeling that there's something here that there's like a little disconnect happening with you. So I want to see what that means. All right, let's see what's going on with you, Sagittarius. We got the 8 of Wands. Stress that comes from having many things happening at once. Successful multitasking, sudden events or changes. Well, the 8 of Wands is usually something coming in fast. Here she's in celebratory mode, so it's beautiful. It's like a communication coming in, a text message, your phone call. There could be like you getting invitations to go outside, like coming in quickly. People are inviting you to vacations or people inviting you to parties. This is a great thing, actually. So let's just see what this all means. The Prince of Spring, which is the Knight of Wands, which is you. Immediate, I was like, the 8 is you too. Yeah. Immediate action, a challenge you can successfully manage. Okay. A passionate relationship. Charming, self-confident, passionate, restless. The Knight of Wands is you. The Knight of Wands is this like you know, one night stands, kind of romantic, flirty romances. Like it's about travel, adventure. It's going and enjoying the life, right? Knight of Wands is this passionate, it's charismatic energy. To me, this really beautiful right here. So a lot of you are being actually called to go outside, to go traveling, to go do things, you know, collaborate with others. I don't know, like do more barbecues. Let's see. Wow, your challenge is the 8 of Wands. Accelerated motion. Your challenge is your first energy. And the Lover's card. True love that is being lasting. Choices made from the heart. A return to good health. Interesting energy here. To me, this is definitely something you're needing to, you're being pushed to make a big a choice in your life when it comes to a relationship, when it comes to it could be a partnership, family, friends, or a business partnership as well. But there's something here that is either you're going to get news that you got an amazing job, or you got a new project that's been accepted, or you're being asked to travel overseas, or you're gonna maybe move overseas for this job, or there's a new project happening overseas. Like, it doesn't have to be overseas either, but it's just like it's like creative and passionate. Finally, there's something that you really always wanted, and it's coming to fruition, but you're scared. With this 8 of Wands in reverse, you're hesitant. You're hesitant to go outside of yourself. You're hesitant to step outside of your comfort zone a little bit. And it's not very it's you know, like Sagittarians really like to be outside of the comfort zone, but for now I feel like you're a little bit in the safety net here. And these cards are saying, let's go. Let's just do this. Let's jump into this. You're going to get an offer, like a, you know, like an amazing offer when it comes to a project or job, or maybe even to get into a school that you've never even thought of going into. It's something you've always wanted. It's like maybe a part in a field that you've never even expected to be in, kind of thing, even with your job or project, and you're like, oh my God. And this opportunity is going to come to you, and it's coming in really quickly. If you're single, there's definitely like a new charismatic man or woman coming into your life that you're going to be like, whoa, what is all this? And there's going to be a little bit of fear of like saying yes to this, because it's like taking you off your cocooning mode that you're in. And the lovers, is here showing that, yeah, this is probably a soulmate coming in, but also maybe it's more than just a soulmate. It's a really good choice that you're making. It's like the choice is great, whether it's a lover or a business or a home, you know, whatever this says yes. Right? It's like a perfect union. It's a perfect partnership. There's also a feeling that you might have an opportunity to join partners with someone, invest in a company, or do something, but very in the artsy field, in the, what else is there? Like fiery energy. You know, I always think creative, but it doesn't have to be. It could be something, you know, whatever. Business as well. It could be very entrepreneurial, but all this to say is that you're being given a huge opportunity to step outside of your comfort zone. And a big part of you is afraid. So we got to fight through this little fear here, because that fear is false evidence appearing real. It's not real. You have to fight through this, like that voice in your head that keeps saying that you're not enough, that you can't do this, you can't go into this new relationship, you can't do this project, you can't do this. What are you thinking? No. You don't have enough money, you don't have that. But I feel like there is that. There's a money coming, and an opportunity that is you cannot say no to. I love it. Yay. You know, like to me too, I'm excited. Sagittarius moon. So this is like, let's go, like, let's dive in. And the Knight of Wands feels like someone in your life, or it could be you too, but it's someone who's going to be like, yeah, let's do this. That you're going to have a partner in crime here. It's like, let's go. Or you're partnering up with someone who is gung-ho like you. But yet there's that fear that hits you, right? What if it's the wrong thing to do? What if, and I'm going to tell you right now, if it's the wrong thing to do, you'll find out. You'll find out if it's the wrong thing to do. If it's the wrong relationship, if it's the wrong partnership, you'll find out. But these cards are saying go for it. And you got to know that inside you, when the universe is telling you to go for it, you go for it. You stop second guessing yourself, because that second guessing is just your ego coming in and protecting you from who knows what. Because our life, our experience is all about experience. Experiencing the good and experiencing the bad. Experiencing the fun and experiencing the failures, right? Then how else will we know? If you don't experience failure, then how do you know what winning is? To me, there's something beautiful coming. If you're single, I definitely see a relationship coming in for you. And a quick one. And it's going to take you, there's going to be like this person that's totally sweep you off your feet. And you're going to be like, oh my God, what? And then you got to like let go of the fear and just jump. Go outside of yourself. And people who are in relationships, it could be a movement within it. Maybe your partner buys you a ticket to let's travel the world together. You're like, oh my God, it's so unlike you. And you're like, okay, and go for it. There's like these, it's very action cards, fear of action. And this is like, it's an air sign. So it is still an action card. It's like making a choice. You know, uniting with this partner whether it's romance or business or friends or whatever. Like taking a chance. Like go for it. Do it. Do it, Sagittarius. Reach for the stars. Exactamundo. Like you will never know if you hesitate every single time. If you're always like wondering like how can I pay for it? How can I do this? You never experience life. You're here to experience life. Strengthen your gifts. Yes. Right? So that could be even coming up here. Maybe this opportunity is about, look, they're the same. It's just like, it's about you strengthening your gifts. Like whatever that gift may be, whether it's a creative field, whether it's not. Maybe you're like stepping into becoming this leader, this boss that you want to be, or you know, whatever it is. It doesn't even have to be leading, or it doesn't have to be any of that. But to me, it feels you're being given a new path. It's going to be freaking exciting, and don't you dare say no. That's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. And it's going to be an exciting partner coming in for you that's going to change your world. So don't say no. Right? Sabrina. So your angel here is Archangel Sandalphon, which is faith. Which is like all fiery in the back too, like a phoenix. So it's kind of like your energy here. So it's very small writing, like I tell everybody, and I don't have glasses, so bear with me. Archangel Sandalphon, keyword is faith. You may have been feeling like you've lost your way a bit in life. I can't see anything. I'm gonna be an old lady about this and put the flashlight on. Okay. You've been feeling like you've lost your way a bit in life and have been feeling directionless and wondering what is the point. Archangel Sandalphon smiles as she says these words, as she knows that from time to time every human goes through these moments. She says that it is at these times we start to reflect outwardly, go outside, interesting, on the bigger picture of life, and we look to the skies and sometimes shake a fist to the heavens saying, well, if you are there, come and help me. She says that having faith that what you go through at times has a bigger picture to it, sometimes the hardest thing to do. She wants you to know that she brings you courage, faith, and trust to go through the hard times in life, because there is bigger and better plan waiting for you at the end. She wants you to have faith that you are supported constantly by the angelic realm and that they will never leave your side. They will sing to you when you are sad. They will wrap you in their wings when you cry, and they will send calming, loving energy to you when you are hopping mad. Friends and family around you may question your choices, and you may find self-doubt creeps in from time to time, but trust yourself. Trust your heart. Your heart is leading you to something better, even if you have no idea what it is. You may have been thinking about moving or finding a new job, changing a career path, or finding a partner. Have trust and faith that all of it should be, and all is as it should be, and that you are supported in whatever you choose to do. I freaking love this energy. It's so fucking exactly what we're saying, because it's like everything is happening for a reason, and it's coming in and it's asking you to trust this opportunity, this person, this change. Can you trust it, and can you go for it? You have faith that it's the right thing for you. So I have two answers to two questions. Think of your answers. This is answer number 1 and answer number 2. Pause the video, please, because I'm coming right away with the answers. All right. So answer number 1 is big fat yes. So yay. I mean, if that's a good yay. And number 2 is recovery time. Recovery means it could be for your health, it could be whatever, but it's rest, recharge, relax, drink, drink water, hydrate, like take this time to observe, to, take some time off. So these are your answers, and this is your reading. It's a really beautiful reading. And I hope that you get something out of this, and I hope you take that yes. See that yes, so whatever that's coming. All right, I love you. I'll see you next week. Check your rising and your moon for the message. Also join my Ko-fi membership. Also book a session with me if you can. And I'll see you. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and super thanks me too. Love you. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Capricorn. We got lost and found. What was once lost is about to be found, thanks to the lost and found fairy. Sometimes she can help us find things we never even realized were lost. Nice. So, the lost and found fairy is actually a real-time fairy that comes into our homes and misplaces our keys. You know that one? Where you like think that you lost your keys and all of a sudden you turn around and it's the same place that you looked 5 times. So usually they come in because they're wanting to alert you that something's about to change in your life. To me, the lost and found is deeper than just this like misplacing little mischievous fairy. To me, this lost and found is showing up because a lot of you may have made some choices in your life recently. You may have been paying attention to your relationships. You've been seeing things that your situations that you're in that have made you feel very lost, directionless. You may have made choices that where you felt, oh my God, is it the right one? You're like second guessing yourself, and you know, I don't know why they're, you know, like whatever it is. And I'm telling you that you will be found again. You getting lost is exactly where you needed to be, Capricorn, because you needed to be found on your own terms. You getting lost meant that you made some very courageous decisions in your life recently that could have affected other people, that could make them sad, could make them hurt, could make them, but it's not about them anymore, it's about you. And now it's time to find yourself. I love this energy for you and for anyone else who would have gotten it. So let's see. We have the 5 of Wands, obstacles and challenges, which it comes at an opportune time with the lost and found. Then we have the 5 of Cups, emotional loss. Oh, wow. Okay. Your challenge is the 5 of Cups, which is this. 5, 5, 5. That's like a number to pay attention to. And you have 6 that shows up as the 6 of Cups, which is really interesting here. It's interesting because 5, 5, 5 is 15. 1 plus 5 is 6, which is harmony. 6 is harmony. So it's kind of interesting. But having 5s come up, 5s are extreme, like they're challenges that you have to meet. So I love this actually with this lost and found card, because this feels to me like, let's just turn this over and I'll read the challenge to you. It's trust that there is a reason for everything that happens. Remove yourself from the negative emotions of others. Focusing on that which frightens or worries you. Oh, that's the card, but this is the challenge. So right away, a lot of you, this is like struggle, personal struggle. This is conflicts with other people. This is like you feeling bad, seeing the glass half empty instead of half full. There's a part of you that some of you have made a big decision in your life, right? Where you, because you were feeling lost, because you were feeling you had no direction in your life, and you made this huge decision. And it wasn't a relationship, and it was with your job, it was with your school, it was with friends, family, whatever it is, your home. You've been struggling with this decision for a long time, and it's been grasping at your heart for the longest time, and you've done it. And a part of you is feeling bad about it. You're a little bit second guessing yourself here. This is something to worry about, because, you know, making these huge leaps and bounds in your life is challenging at best, of course, but it also brings up memories, you know, of rejection, of people who have walked away from you because you disturbed them, or because you didn't go along with their plans or their choices. So this whole reading, to me, all of the cards here feel like you're in full almost resistance mode right now of moving forward. There's a part of you that doesn't that is second guessing yourself, your moves, your motives. You know, you're saying, oh my God, should I have made this decision? Should I you know, I need support. I don't know if I'm right. I don't, you know, like you're in full, like, where you were once lost and you found yourself, now you find yourself in a lost, you're all lost again here. Because you're holding on to a past. You're holding on to what was once in your life. Oh, you were successful once in your life. You had a great relationship. You had this, you have this, you have that, and now you're having to make this massive decision in your life that's causing you a little bit of heartbreak. It's causing you a little bit of pain. You're very challenged here, my beautiful Capricorns. And you're holding on to your past, and I need you to stop. That's like a big thing. I really need you to like let go of this past here, because it's actually crippling you from moving forward. It's almost like you're going to be lost like you're choosing to stay lost instead of moving forward, because it's too challenging for you to make that decision. You're like, I don't know, I'd rather be like back and forth, like, you know, in my extremist mode here, because it's more comfortable. So for some reason, you're finding comfort in your pain and suffering here. You're finding comfort in, you know, this discomfort. You're also looking too much to the past right now. You're saying, well, maybe I made a wrong decision. Maybe I was so excited about this lost and found. Now I'm seeing these cards and I'm like, wow, man, you cannot go back, because what you're doing is very uncomfortable, but we're moving through this. It's like change is what's necessary right now for you, Capricorn. We need you lost. We need you changing that path, but not going back to the old. Not going back to the old job or that old relationship, because, you know, because otherwise then I have to confront new challenges. I have to go up against making new decisions, new things, and I don't think I want that, right? And it's like, that's just you being freaking earth comfortable, and we're not here to be comfortable anymore. I almost want to give you a card here. I need to get a card for you. So let's do, if there's any card for Capricorn, please. Wow, it found itself in the slit. Never mind. Okay. Yes, I want to be the chosen. The Emperor. The Emperor is an interesting energy right there. So, the Emperor it could be you tapping into the Emperor and being very strong about standing with your decision and choosing to take the high road and saying, you know what, I I found that new path again, and I need to continue going down that path. I need to trust in myself like the Emperor trusts in himself. The way of looking at an Emperor, it could be your partner, it could be your father, it could be your mentor, it could be your boss, it could be someone in your life that's influencing this, right? That's coming in and saying, yeah, you know, you made the wrong choice. You need to you need to listen to me. I'm the right choice. You need to, you know, like this. And I need you to be strong here, Capricorn. You don't go lightly into making choices, big ones. You don't go lightly into getting lost and found. You don't go lightly into these things. You're not the sign that does. So when you do, it's time for you to stick to your guns, not get influenced by an emperor, and be the emperor in this situation. Stand in your ground here. Don't go into that past. Stop thinking about, oh, what was, could have, should have, would have, whatever. It's over. And stick to your vision here. We're going to look at the advice, so it gives me... Laugh at your demons. I love that. Perfect. Right? Laugh at the obstacles that are coming up, the blockages that are coming up, the ugly that is coming up for you. That also laugh at the past that keep coming up, and you know you were really good at this job. You were really good, happy in this relationship at one point, but now you're not. So where are you right now? Your demons are the one who keep bringing up the past. They're keep bringing up like what was and the old story and the old version of you. But where are you now? Is the answer, the question. Rejuvenate. You're ready for the new. Stop looking back, Capricorn. You've made choices recently. You need to stick by these choices like the Emperor would. The Emperor is the king of all kings. You have to be the king of all kings, the queen of all queens at this moment in time, and trust your instinct. Trust that the decisions that you've made were not light decisions, and they were made from a place here in your heart. They weren't made from an Emperor mind. So, wow. Look who you get. You get the angel of manifestation, people. Like, awesome. So let's see what the angel of manifestation... This book is falling apart. Okay. The angel of manifestation with my funny eyes is 66. Interesting number. So, angel of manifestation. Here we go. So this is really small writing, and I don't got my glasses, so you gotta be patient with me. It's your lucky day when the angel of manifestation comes into your reading. It means positive. Let me do what I did with Sagittarius. Light. It means positive times are ahead. She is the next level of energy from the angel of creativity. It means from your creating, you are manifesting a new reality, a new income, a new way of being, a new you. Look at that. Whatever you have been sending your efforts into creating is being manifested for you. To manifest something, we must first send out those thoughts of what it is we want to manifest, and then we must take action to do it. You can't send out to the universe that you want to be a ballet dancer if you don't then take some physical action to make it happen. And it all starts with intent. As a light worker, mastering the art of manifestation is something we can all achieve. It starts with aligning yourself with your heart and unconditional love. In this way, your decisions and choices are made for your greater good, and your higher self is then triggered to connect with you in the physical reality. You then start to lift your frequency and your vibration. When we are vibrating at a higher frequency, we attract to ourselves a life of higher frequency. Blah, blah, blah. It's a lot of... As your home and you change and lift in frequency, so is a new way of being. It's a lot of talking. Okay. Although the angel manifestation supports you to manifest whatever it is you are needing to create in your reality, and you may find yourself being drawn to a new group of like-minded people to help you with that. I mean, this is like an amazing energy, by the way. This like angel of manifestation is coming in to tell you that your wishes and dreams are going to come true, but can you stick to them? Can you stick to that path that you chose? Because we are going to deliver. Don't get afraid. Don't fall into fear. Don't fall into guilt, or, you know, don't fall into the manipulation of an emperor around you that's telling you, oh, you did or made a wrong choice. You made a... Listen to yourself. Trust your intuition. Trust your instincts. Everything came from a place of love. Do not go backwards. Do not go into like what was and how it was. Now, where are you right now? And stick to that, because you will be found in the now. Okay, so we have 2 angel answers here for you. So think of 2 questions. Pause the video. Think of these questions, because I'm going to give you the answers right now. Answer number 1 is, within the next few months. So whatever you asked is going to come and manifest within the next few months. And the next one is, you're ready. So whatever it is, it's coming your way. Get ready. Things are happening for you in the next few months. You're ready to move into the new. Stop backtracking and move forward. All right, my beautiful Capricorns, I love you so much, and I'll see you next week. Check your rising and your moon for their messages. Also, check my Ko-fi and book sessions with me. All the links are below. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and super thanks me if you can. Thank you so much. I love you. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Aquarius. We got pure intention. Your card says the fairy of manifestation will help you to use your wishes wisely. Manifest your heart's desire with pure intention and for the highest good of all. I mean, I love this. Pure intention. Like I said, Instagram, Facebook, I talk about pure intention being whatever it is the decision you want to make in your life, whether you want to move out of your home, move into a new home, travel, break up a relationship, strengthen a relationship, form a new friendship, believe it, you know, whatever it is, like it's the polarities of this world, like the good or the bad or whatever it is. If it's done in a pure love, then it's the right thing to do for you, right? And it's like there's so many times that we are in relationships that are just challenging, and we make do, we sacrifice ourselves for this relationship to make this and at one point you're like, okay, from the goodness of my heart, I need to end this. That's the pure intention. It's like your intentions are pure to leave this behind me or to strengthen it. What intentions you put into any action that you take is of great importance. And if they all come from a place of love, of unconditional love and compassion, then you're doing what's best for you and for the other person as well. But let's see what's going on with you in this pure intentions. Your first card is, the ego card, which is the devil in reverse. The illusion of being trapped, placing too much importance on material items, getting caught up in fear and worry. Okay, well, that's that. That's the letting go of that fear and that worry. Letting go of the devil is letting go of the illusion of this life, right? Saying, okay, everything is not as it seems. I love this. Okay, let me just check out the other cards. The Hermit. Find or be a mentor. Take a break from society. A commitment to your spiritual growth. Interesting. The Hermit and the Devil showing up. It's kind of a beautiful energy. I like it. It's that kind of the polarity. Right? The good and the evil kind of thing. But in all, like, I don't like to focus on the evil because the devil is an important part of us because it's our shadow side. So, your challenge is the Six of Wands, which is victory and success. I'm loving the blue here and the purple. Oh my God, you're a little like someone else here that has got all the major arcanas. Hierophant, the Unity card. Do the right thing for the right reason. Compare traditional versus new approaches to see which works for you. A spiritually minded community. Wow. Okay. Let's look at all this together. Because we have, like I said, the Fool takes the journey. He goes all the way to the world and he meets all these different archetypes. And these are all major life lessons. So they're all showing up for you, Aquarius. 1, 2, 3 major life lessons in your life. And it's you releasing your ego first and foremost to get to the Hermit, which is selfless, you know, and someone who is a leader in the dark, someone who's spiritually sound, who's trusting him or herself in that cave. So let's just take these cards. They're very potent right now to me. The Devil showing up is huge because at this moment in time, perhaps some of you are being, are drowning a little bit in your ego, right? You're drowning a little bit in victimization or villainization or savior, hero, whatever, survivor mode. The ego is overshadowing your greatness here. The ego's keeping you down, trying to hold on, like let you hold on to and protect you from the outside world. You know, it's this kind of energy that it's like it's time for you to let go, to start to trust yourself a little bit more. We are all the leaders in the dark, right? We are all these light. We are all seekers of the new wisdom, of the new whatever, earth. And we tend to allow the devil, the shadow, the ego, it's all the same, the mind, to keep us in a place of low self-worth and low, like attachment to an old energy, attachment to an old wisdom, attachment to old teachings. And the Hermit is like, no, remember, we're moving out of this. And if you're holding on to this old, we're just staying in the old. And if, you know, to me, like the devil energy is what makes us a little toxic inside of us, right? It's what creates dis-ease within our bodies because we don't think we're enough. We blame it on other people, or the devil always will blame it on someone else. It's never their fault. It's like it's a manipulation game. You know, the ego is always like, oh no, we have to protect you. You're not safe. You're not in a comfortable place. So I don't know what's going on with you guys, Aquarians. Where in your life are you not feeling safe? Where do you feel like maybe you've been abandoned in your life, right? Where do you feel that, or it could even be you as a light worker, that you feel like you haven't been supported. Your visions, your truths haven't been acknowledged, right? And in your ego is coming in strong, but the Hermit is even stronger to me, because the Hermit is like, can you let it go? Doesn't matter. You don't need this. this artificial support. You don't need this ego to come in. You don't need this protection, this safety net, because you're it. Also, I'm going to think about this devil energy as some of you holding on to material, something holding on to status, to the job. I need to stay at this job because it looks good. I need to wear my designer duds because it looks good for everybody else. Or it's like all this falsity, and it's in reverse. So it's like, who cares? That's not what makes you you. It's your intention that makes you you. It's the light that you are in this cave of yours that makes you you. Who cares what other people think of you? Let them think whatever they want to think, because really it's just a mirror of themselves, just a reflection of themselves. To me, there's a lot going on here in these two cards, because it's like these are major arcanas, and the fact that the devil's in reverse, it's also you saying goodbye to all that, all this attachment in your life, and it's that you're resisting saying goodbye to that attachment. You're holding on. Well, I can't leave. I can't do this. I can't. I can't is like, it's impossible. It's I'm possible, right? It's all in your head. And your ego, it's all in your ego. Your ego wants to make you think that you're worthless, that you can't do anything on your own, that you need to keep holding on to the status quo, and you need to keep holding on to these unhealthy attachments in your life, whether they're family, friends, jobs, whatever it is, or facade, material. You're this light that's shining through right now that doesn't need all this. This is do the work. Continue that work. The work wants to bring you into the next, and your and the funny thing is that your Six of Wands is here as your challenge, and you're almost impeding the success in your life from actually occurring. You're not even allowing abundance to come in. You're not allowing your job to reward you. You're not allowing any of that to come in because you're feeling sorry for yourself, or you're allowing the ego to keep you down in the dumps. You're allowing your ego to protect you and make you feel comfortable and make you continue living that old version of you, and you're not that old version of you. And if you continue believing that you're that old version, then you will remain in that energy. And to me, it's like a no. It's like, this is like, if you have pure intentions, then you cannot hold on to this safety net. You can no longer play the role here anymore. It's time to move on and stop resisting the next steps. The next steps requires you to let go of that old attachment, let go of that old version of you, let go of the materialistic part of you, that fear, that one that's afraid of not having enough money and not having enough love, not having enough support. This is that. That's the ego telling you, no, you don't have that. You have to stay here with me. I've got to chain you up here. And the hermit is like, yo, no. We came in as light, and we all came together. So you're supported. Don't worry about it. Even if you think you're alone in that cave, you're not. Ever. And the Hierophant, which shows up as a Taurus. This is Taurus. This is a Virgo. This is a Capricorn. You have all the freaking earth signs here, which is kind of interesting, actually. And this is a Leo energy. So the grounded signs are showing up for you, Aquarius. And the Hierophant is that energy of moving into your true wisdom. Moving into your true self. Can you truly step into this right now with all your pure intention and your heart and your love and your compassion for yourself? Can you do this? Because this is where we need you to be. We need you to step it up here, Aquarius. No more playing in this game anymore. This game is old news. How do we want to move into an age of Aquarius? When you're playing an old game. You're playing your name. The name, you know, who you are is nothing. That means nothing. It's just an avatar you're playing. It's just a role you're playing in the movie. Can you move past that and move into this new one that's coming up? Don't you want to move into something new? This is what this is getting you ready for. You're resisting this new earth. You're resisting this new evolution because you choose to stay in this old. You're resisting the new Aquarius, which is weird, right? You want to keep playing the victim, or you want to keep playing the villain or the hero or the savior or whatever that is. But we're not these archetypes anymore. We're just light. We're just you. You're just you. Whatever that is. We don't even know what that is. We're the unknown. We're moving into an unknown. But it's like unity is really important here. It's that bringing back together of the light. Do we know where we're going? Absolutely not. Do we trust where we're going? Yes. Why wouldn't we? Why would we want to stay in this old version of ourselves anyways? You know, why would we want to hold on to it and attach to these emotions? Right? Why would these energies? I don't want to. And if I'm attaching to it, and am I labeling myself? I keep labeling myself as the dis-ease, as the role in the family, as the role in the friendship, as the role in the society. But it's just roles. It's just, but of yesterday. Today. Are you that? I'm not. Are you? So it's time. And I almost feel like the devil here is actually pushing you. It's time to get rid of me, please. Right? It's time to release the shadow and to accept it and to love it. Love your shadow side, please. Because your shadow is what your dark is what makes the light. So can you embrace the both of them? Unity. Can you bring them together? The divine masculine, divine feminine, the dark, the light, the good, the bad, the evil, the failure, the win. Can you bring them all together and move it? Let's move into the new. Because you could be in a better place right now. You could be successful. You could have that job that you want. You could have the relationship what you want, but you can't have it yet until you release yourself. Until you see yourself as this, as the greatness of who you are. You're too stuck in the material world. You know, you're too stuck in the matrix. You're too stuck into what people are going to think of me, or the status, or whatever bullshit, you know, whatever these limitations that they have for you here on this earth. You're so much more than that. Can you see that? Obviously you can't right now, but I want you to start seeing that as that is who you are. When you start to step more and more into that, you'll see that this falls away faster and faster. Some of you are stepping up in your spiritual journey. Your gifts are coming online. I feel like, you know, some alone time is necessary to do this. You know, a lot of work needs to be done here, but you're completely resisting the abundance, the manifestations that are coming towards you. You're like almost holding them back from happening because you don't fully trust yourself. And you think it's easier to hold on to that comfort zone, into that security blanket, into that that illusion. And we're all trying to move out of that. And we kind of need you to lead the way, but no pressure. But it's also this feeling of truly falling in love with yourself again, Aquarius. Not in love with the facade, not the masks that you have created for yourself, but really falling in love with you, the inner core of who you are. It's really interesting. Okay, so choose your friends wisely. Accept disappointments gracefully. I mean, this is that, right? It's like when you turn your back on the devil, on the shadow, on the illusion, on the matrix, it means you're saying goodbye to the facade. You're saying goodbye to materialism. You're saying goodbye to all the fake part of this world, and you're going really deep inside. And it's okay. Think people will reject you. People will turn their backs on you. People will do that because they don't understand you. So accept that gracefully in that sense. Like, accept that some people cannot align with you because you're of a higher frequency. It doesn't matter. Just allow that to happen. And choosing your friends wisely is that. It's like, are you choosing friends because of what? Of status? Are you choosing friends because they are actually listening to you? Are you choosing friends because they look good with you? Like, what are you doing, right? We need support systems. We need people who listen, not give opinions all the time, who listen, who have shoulders that we can lean on. This is really important actually in this time. So you have, is this one card? Yeah. Archangel Jeremiah, which is compassion. Which is beautiful. So bear with me in my eyes and small writing. So I'm going to put a flashlight to make it a little bit easier for me to see. Archangel Jeremiah, you could be feeling a lack of clarity in the path your life is taking you. You could be feeling negative emotions or in judgment of yourself or others. Archangel Jeremiah has come through to help you to see the bigger picture of any circumstances you might be facing, and is bringing you an opportunity to review the situation and to make and bring about a positive change. He is giving you a moment of peace, clarity, and compassion so that you may release deep-seated pain from your heart chakra that could be clouding your vision of the truth. Interesting. Feeling compassion and understanding for yourself and others will release you from cycles of pain you may have been experiencing. You can rewrite the script you have been experiencing of your life. As your heart opens, Archangel Jeremiah will start to teach you about the energy of compassion. Compassion is associated with the third and deepest chamber of the heart chakra and is a difficult energy to master. Compassion enables us to feel the path of those around us and to be in such deep truth and understanding with another soul, but not to react out of our own pain in those circumstances. Feel the wisdom of the universe in that moment of connection. Loving kindness for the self and for one another are steps we can all take towards the path. Yes, yes. Compassion, forgiveness, all of that is all in tune. Having compassion for another and not including your pain in it, that's really a big one for me. Because that's, a lot of people will come to, you'll go to them and they'll feel compassionate toward you and then they'll relate their story with you kind of thing, and it just could take away a little bit of that. I've done that with a client of mine, actually. Interesting. You have to be careful about that. Interesting. Okay, so I have 2 answers to 2 questions. And answer 1, answer 2. Just pause the video and I'll come back with the questions. The answers. Because I'm going to say the answers now. So answer number 1 is forgiveness. Beautiful. After this compassion card. Answer number 2 is communicate clearly. So you got to say what you got to say, peoples. All right. All right, my beautiful Aquarius. This is your message. I hope this came across okay. I get lost in sometimes in my messaging here because I just go deep into something else. But I feel like yours are always tend to be a little bit more spiritual than others. So I hope this resonates with you. If not, check your rising and your moon. Maybe you get other messages there. Also, like, share, comment, subscribe. Super thanks me. Join my Ko-fi and book sessions if you can with me. All the information is down below. I love you, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Pisces. We got hidden depths. So your card says, something hidden is about to come to light, perhaps a secret or memory at the back of your mind. When we expose what's hidden, we can become free. So this card is super deep, of course, because Pisces, but this comes at a time for a lot of you that you're hiding something. There's something deep within you that is being challenged by your mind and your heart. And I feel like a lot of you are in denial, or you're in avoidance. And you're surfacing your issues here. You're like, no, I don't want to deal with it right now. I don't have the patience to deal with this person, this situation, this relationship, this whatever. I'm just gonna, hide, continue hiding, which ends up being such a detriment to your soul, right? A detriment to this path that you're on, because you're in full denial, which is taking you away from your full human experience. There's also this feeling that someone is hiding something, hiding their feelings, their true feelings for you, being secretive, perhaps. So this is an interesting energy for me, and I want to see where it's taking us. Could end up being amazing. So the 10 of Pentacles. Take steps to ensure the financial security of your children or other loved ones. Making wise investments or planning for retirement, honoring family traditions. Okay, the 10 of Pentacles is a family. It's honoring legacies. It's like estate settlements or something like that. But it's usually a really good, it's a 10, so you're coming to the end of something within your relationship with your family, but starting something fresh, anew. Let's see. I need to look at everything. The 5 of Pentacles. Okay. Interesting. This is a Virgo energy. This is a Taurus energy. The 5 of Pentacles, on the other hand, is reach out to others for assistance, poor timing for a career change, feeling challenged by money issues. So we come, which is interesting that this shows up first. This is like you're at this financial rewarding position. You're taking care of your children. Maybe you're creating, settlements for them, or investments for them, or you're setting up your family life. You're setting up. Maybe that's a advice here, because then at one point you might have a career, like a job disruption, a career disruption, a change in money, a financial setback is what I'm trying to come at. Okay. Hangman, which is you, sacrifice is your challenge. And the 3 of Wands. Wow, what an interesting energy this is. Plan your next steps with an eye to the long term. Have patience. There are more good things to come. Satisfaction from a job well done. Okay. This is an Aries energy. So, what are we seeing here? What are the hidden things here for you? Because here, perhaps you are in a process of creating stability for your children. Even if you don't have children, for your family. Maybe you're the one who's bringing in the money for your family. Maybe you're also planning, investing for the future, whatever this is, financial investments, crypto, whatever you're doing. There's like this feeling of you setting up a long-term goal, a long-term focus for financial security. But then the 5 of Pentacles shows up, which is maybe someone in your life is stealing from under you, right? Maybe there's someone in your life, maybe there's a feeling of financial loss, financial, like a financial setback here. There's something, maybe that's what's hidden. Maybe as you're setting up something amazing for your family, for yourself. You're buying a home, you're doing this, and maybe there's someone in your life that is taking a cut from you, like, I hate to say that, but it's like stealing from you, or you know, making you feel unworthy, making you feel lesser than, because that Five of Pentacles could have that feeling. It's that feeling of unworthiness, that feeling of depression a little bit. So the hangman showing up, or hangwoman here showing up, is don't step back from this. Don't hide from this. You need to take some action here. I don't know what's going on with you, Pisces, but you're you have a great head on your shoulders. You're wanting to fully protect your family or yourself. You have a long-term focus, which is beautiful, because that means that you're thinking of all the angles. But maybe you're spending too much. Who the hell knows, right? Maybe you're spending too much money, right? It could be that. I just feel, because of this card, I feel like there's someone in your life that's might be cutting corners. That's all. Like, I need to put that out there. And also, I feel like there could be someone that's belittling you. Yeah. And you need to be careful. There's someone in your life that could be with you for the money, if you're a very wealthy person or a very stable person, and still, I don't know. I don't feel good about this, because this card, okay. You know, like, if we look at this card, she's in like muddy waters, and she has like the rainbow here, and the reverse is the muddy waters are up top, like, so she's stuck a little bit, right? And so I feel like you're feeling stuck, you're feeling a little bit unsure of what to do here, and this card is asking you to go seek assistance, go to seek help, because you're seeking a stable family life. You're seeking stable work, like your work. You have you could be a business owner, or you could be like a top manager. You could be working a very good job, and you're doing the best you can to fully support yourself for the future, fully support your family or kids or whatever, your extended family too. But I just feel like there's an energy here that is not wanting, just, I don't know. Pay attention to your bank accounts, pay attention to your investments, just pay attention to the things around you, because there could be someone playing there. That's what I feel. You know, you're making sacrifices in your life, and it's like it's all going to zero, because it's almost like someone is intentionally demeaning you. Someone is intentionally stealing from you, taking from you, whether it's money, whether it's pride, whether it's, it's like they're chipping away at you, Pisces. And I feel here you've put a lot of hard work and a lot of your time and energy into something, and it's like you're done. You have like no energy left, and with good reason. And the card that comes next is the Three of Wands, which is, it's time to take the high road, and it's time to take that path and get the F out of this situation. And maybe there's some of you have already doing that, and that's why you're doing this. You're trying to settle your children's legacies, or families' legacies, so that you can move forward, because you're already knowing of this. You already know that there's people skimming from you, or I don't know whether it's in a business or a a job or even a family or home, friends. It could be whatever. It's just this feeling of you having worked so hard and now, I don't know. But the Three of Wands is like, take the high road, like you're doing the best that you can. Any financial setback that happens, know that it's okay, and it's okay for you to take the high, like to take another path, kind of thing. Maybe you've changed your job, maybe you changed your career, maybe you changed your project, and it wasn't the right one. That could be that too, right? And it's you like trying to figure out, okay, where did I go wrong? What did I do? And instead of doing that, all the questions pick the new path. It's waiting for you. Like, I feel regardless of what the situation is, it's like there's a new path opening itself for you. Can you take that path? Now it's time to take action. Go. You know, it's like there's another destination waiting for you. There's another reward waiting for you. There's something else waiting for you, but it's just waiting for you. And it almost needed this Five of Pentacles situation to happen. It needed you to say, what the hell is happening? Why is she or he, doing this to me? Or why am I losing money here? Or why, like, it's not working out? Okay, boom, change. Interesting energy. You Pisces, you Pisceans, claim your art. What does that mean? Ooh, look at that. Are you artists? Are you like musicians? Are you there? Is there someone stealing your copyright? Is there someone stealing your trademark? Someone stealing that? That could be that too. You're putting a lot of effort, work, and hard work into whatever this is, and someone is undertowing you, kind of thing. And someone is pretending to be you, maybe frauding you, like an imposter. Like, yeah. Wow. Engage higher reason. That's a good one. Because in times like this, you would want to just go seek revenge on someone, seek send like hate and whatever. But instead, can we see this as, for me, it's always like a detour. It's always like, okay, someone is doing this to me because I'm in the wrong place at the wrong time right now, and I need to make a change. Engaging higher reason, saying, okay, thank you very much for doing this to me. Thank you very much for taking this from me. Thank you very much. Now I'm going to go there. Because I could tell you, like, as a business owner, a big company took the design of my logo, and I went to court, and I didn't win because they're bigger than me, right? And what a waste of time and energy that was for me, and money. But all I needed to do is engage in higher reason, saying, hey, okay, the universe saying, this is not for you anymore. Boom, I should have just left it, right? But we have to prove ourselves as humans. So this is what's going on here. I really like this for you, Pisces. Claim your art. It doesn't only have to be art, by the way, but it's there. But it could also be something else. Maybe someone's stealing ideas from you. Like a business framework or whatever. Like, pay attention to this, my beautifuls, because that is very much it coincides with this Five of Pentacles. Someone stealing from you. Someone impersonating you. As a business, as a human, whatever this is. Take the high road, engage in higher reasoning. So, your angel card is the Angel of Courage, which is beautiful. Let's read this with my light, because it's very tiny writing. I can't see shit. A second. Okay. It's falling apart, this book too. You could be experiencing trying circumstances or a dark night of the soul where you are reaching deep within yourself and finding it difficult to see or feel the light within yourself and others. The Angel of Courage has come through to show you the light. Release your fear to free your power center and inner mind to help you to rebuild your power and strength. You could be drawn to be a point of initiation where you're being asked to stand up for what you believe in and to be brave and confident enough to do what you believe in. Those resonating with this energy could be at a point in their journey where they are being asked to make a leap of faith, to literally follow the callings of the heart and soul without the pieces of the puzzle in their consciousness. Be assured that if your calling is in alignment with divine will and the truth of your heart, that miracles can open up to you at this time. Spirit will never give you a task that you cannot achieve. The angel of courage is helping you to break through the limitations of who you think you are so that you can embody more of who you truly are. Remember, when the task of who you are or what you are meant to do feels too great for you, that you need only take one small step at a time. All will come to pass in the perfect moment, and that you are never alone in your challenges. Spirit is always with you. Wow, that's a really beautiful message for you right now. Because there will be a moment where you'll have to go through where whatever you're dealing with, this imposter, this fraudulent person, or this person in your life, you need this angel of courage. And I'm going to give this to you here like this. You can take a screenshot to read more of it. All right. So the last two cards for you is the angel answers. And this is 1 and this is 2. So pause the video, think of your questions, because I'm going right away to the answers. All right. Answer number 1, pause the video, is opportunity. So abundance coming your way, or financial opportunity. It could be an opportunity in love. It could be some new project coming your way that this had to fail for you to get to this, or whatever the question you asked. Okay. And question number 2, success, which is awesome after all this. So, you know, maybe whatever this happening is this detour that needed to happen, but pay attention and also see that these mishaps, these delays, these detours are happening for a reason. All right, my beautiful fish, I love you. I will see you next week. Check your rising and your moon for other messages. Also check my Ko-fi and my website. You can book sessions with me, and like, comment, subscribe, and super thanks me. And I'll see you next week.